There was a brown list. It was one of the first things we learned when we started working in this building, just so you know.
That is true.
There's a brown list, and here's who's on it. We went, really?
It's not me.
Sometimes some of the people reading the list were on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're trying to distract.
I've seen people like add themselves to the list, and they don't even know it. Like, they just walk right out.
I saw people rip on that list and then literally go to the bathroom and walk right out without doing it.
This is why you can't shit at work. People are watching.
Just wash your hands. That's not too much to ask.
I mean, I guess that is true.
All right, so let me touch your phone.
No way. I'd have to throw it out. I just got this phone not that long ago. And I don't have a case, so I would have to throw the whole phone out.
That's true. You couldn't even throw the case out.
No, because otherwise I just put gloves on and take the case off.
Like forensic file?
Yes. Yes, drop it right in the garbage. No, but also maybe I need to know. Like, maybe I need to see this stuff just so I can see how bad it is.
What, see the community thing?
I do the same thing, dude.
Like, you should know.
I could turn it off, and I get so annoyed. I'm like in the middle of something. I just have to keep flipping it up.
And then I read what they say, and I go, "What are you doing?"
Stupid.
Like I replied yesterday, and a thing popped up that said, "Before we post this, is this a helpful note?" They said it's supposed to be helpful. I was like, I don't want to get suspended because it just said WTF, and I was like, no, never mind. I didn't post it.
What was it in response to?
I didn't want. Well,
What?
this morning, I got an alert right before the show. Anybody else noticed that it got orange right outside for a moment? And I was like, and they were like, I don't think it's the sunrise. I was like, no, I think it is.
Oh, okay, they were
100% the sunrise. And I'm looking to see if it's a troll or whatever. It's not.
Were they trying to lead you into an orange you glad joke?
I don't think so. I don't think that's not really how it works.
Yeah, but like they could be like, anybody noticed that it just got orange outside, and you'd be like,
Yes, it's the sun.
and then they'd say, orange you glad it's spring.
No, it's not spring. Is what I would say. I go, oh, okay. I'll
And then
say.
Ring would say, are you sure that's a helpful comment?
I go, that is helpful. They need to know the season's a little better if they're going to be dropping orange jokes on here. By the way, you should suspend them for the orange joke. No, last night I was at my wit's end last night. It was worse than the orange joke. My wits, and you know, my wits, they go very, very far. But I reached the end last night because I was sitting there. I'm sure I was watching wrestling. It was the evening after all. And the weather, well, I took a turn last night. There was thunder. There was a thunderstorm last night. It was thunder, rain and thunder, you know, because we've had such good weather. It took a turn, rain and thunder last night. And then I get this alert on my phone, and it said, anyone hearing loud rumbling? And I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. You can't live a life like this. You can't sit there and go. I mean, there is a way, and I think social media has exasperated this problem, where people feel as though they can't have an internal thought. Like either they need confirmation on it, or they need something. Anything that comes into their mind, they have to turn into a question and send your way. And I'm like, this could just live in your brain.
And it used to be Facebook.
It was Facebook for a while. Yeah. And that was usually because it was just like followers and stuff. It was just old people, you know, boomers as they were, kind of just in a cycle together. It was like a boomer cyclone that was just, you know, spinning and spinning and spinning. And they were all getting they were getting themselves all worked up. Oh, I don't know, but that rumble could be anything. What else? What do you think it could be? Well, it could be. And then, you know, there was a earthquake in Westchester earlier this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Congrats on still being here.
Thank you. It was like a 2.7. I don't know. It's very low on the Richter scale. Very low. I didn't feel it. I just found out about it from the app. So I didn't feel it. But yeah, see there, it was in Sleepy Hollow. As Kanye once said, so much head I woke up in Sleepy Hollow.
Added a second show like I said he would.
I love that. Troy, if you had the chance to go to both, would you hit up both?
Absolutely.
Me too.
You know it's going to be different sets.
Yeah.
Can we do the show out there that week?
I think so.
Yeah, I got a studio out there.
That's true.
We're looking for an excuse to go out there.
That's true. They're like, is this for the Kanye concerts?
What?
No. Why? Do you guys have tickets?
I bet they got a suite there.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
SiriusXM?
I don't know if they're balling like that.
They have one at MetLife.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Really?
I don't know. MetLife and SoFi are not same. I've been in the suites in MetLife, and I've been in the suites in SoFi. Not the
Are
same.
they different? Oh.
Very different.
Okay.
Remember when I got hot dog at that bachelor party? That was in SoFi.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. You, like, scan your ticket before the door unlocks and everything. It's a whole thing.
Is
It's
it
great.
catered?
Oh, yeah.
MetLife, you just walk right in.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
They don't
it's
even have
just-
doors.
It's a concrete box. It looks like a cell. They're like, why would you need a TV? Just watch the game.
Looks like that room where Kanye stayed in the arena.
That's one of the luxury boxes at MetLife. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so there was a small earthquake that shook the Sleepy Hollow region.
Wow. God
You know?
Bless you.
And so now they heard thunder. And then I was like looking at the comments. They were like, don't worry, it's not an earthquake. And I was like, no, of course, it's just a thunderstorm. We've had so many thunderstorms. It's just thunder. But the idea of like, you know, I think there are more people than we realize that look out the window and freak out. Like, oh my God, it's orange in the morning. I'm freaking out. And it's like, well,
Do you think it's that, or you think people just crave community and they just need something to talk about?
that's part of it too, I'll bet, because there is a thing where it's like people, there is a type of person that craves community and feels like the connective tissue of humanity is negativity and fear. Like something that I can complain about or like be afraid about. That's what brings us together.
Yes.
And that's repellent to me. I think I've told you guys. I mean, I had a neighbor where I said, how you doing? He's like, oh, I'm hanging in there. I don't think I ever spoke to him again.
That was it, huh?
That was it. I was like, what? What do you mean you're hanging in there? It's a holiday weekend. You know, like, hey,
You don't know what he's going through.
I know, and I don't. And then in that moment, I was like, the last thing I want to find out is what that guy's going through. Hanging in there.
Well, it's
yeah.
like you don't want to ask the question. You're just saying it just to say something.
It's
So
a
maybe
great-
that's just his go-to answer, though.
That's true.
But if that's your go-to answer, you're a negative person.
Yeah.
Because
No,
he wants
no.
you to say same. I know, we're hanging in there.
That's
aren't we?
negative.
I hear you.
That's a negative thing. What do you mean, no? If your go-to, you know what your go-to should be? Unbelievable.
I'll say that sometimes.
Yeah. That's why I say it all the time.
I'm saying, even if things are bad, I'm just like, excellent.
Excellent. Great.
Crushing it.
My family just died.
Yeah.
How are you? Excellent.
Great. Great. How
At
is
the same time, like, how you doing is not meant to be answered. Honestly.
Literally. No.
Yeah.
No, it should
But
be
unfortunately, there are a lot of people that do.
awesome. How was the funeral? It was awesome.
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah. I had a great time.
Can we move on?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We put some positivity out there. Now let's talk about the issue at hand.
There is a subset of people who are either very online or spend a lot of time watching various cable news outlets who are convinced that everything is bad.
Yeah.
All
That's
the
true.
time.
The world's ending.
Everything is bad.
Whatever we can do, yeah. It's all of it is catastrophized,
But the sky being orange should not be part of that.
especially at 7:15 in the morning. That's the appropriate time for the sky to be orange.
I mean, bro, can I read you what's on my ring that I just got?
Yep.
It was asking about, does anybody know where I can get a good starter for a sourdough?
Why are you putting that on Ring?
I know.
That's a Google.
Or that's Craigslist. Jump on Craigslist. Jump on Reddit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a bread Reddit probably.
Reddit are bread.
Here's
Bread.
Yeah.
This is exactly what they wrote.
Breaded?
Does
Ooh.
anyone know where I can HER, sourdough starter in the area?
What? Just jump on Reddit, dude, or Google it.
It's just something to talk about.
I know. And you just want to I'm going to put it out there here, and then that way I can read comments about it. But that's not the appropriate place for it. I mean, it's like what that app is for is like, hey, here's a video of a guy stealing packages.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Oh, good. There's a porch pirate. Let's be on the lookout.
Or lost cats.
Lost cats. That's fine.
I'll look at all those photos.
They're going to face scan.
That's right. Let's
Yeah.
help the community.
Well, you look at lost cat videos because you go, ooh, there's another cat I can kidnap.
I'm not kidnapping cats.
Yeah, he
Live
does.
in the garage.
Yeah, he does. He looks at the lost cats things because to go like, okay, if I find it, it's mine.
They're just there.
Oh yeah.
We've got like 3 now.
I was like, oh, we found this lost cat. I don't know. I just started putting out food for it. Oh, is that yours? Yeah, it had a collar with my phone number on it. I don't know. I didn't see.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, the thing in the garbage?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this, yeah. Over
The
here.
cat must have taken it off and put it in the garbage. I didn't know.
You think the cats talk about Travis like the old witch in Hansel and Gretel,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
following a trail of tuna cans
For
through the
sure.
woods?
Don't follow. I don't know, but these tuna cans, it smells so good. Don't go over there. Don't go over there.
They love it.
He's gonna make you a box out of sweatpants or something to sleep in the snowstorms. Don't do it. But yeah, I mean, I can't. It really does feel like
Yeah, you got to turn that off.
that's like, I also feel like I need to know, because that's where you get the greatest indication of like, oh, this is why we're doomed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this is kind of where people are at. Because if you go on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, you're going to end up finding the extremes. But if you just go on the Ring app, it's just people.
But that's an extreme too. Like, can you
Ring
imagine?
app?
Yeah, can you imagine if shit actually went down? Like, asking if thunder is a loud noise is an extreme.
What's that noise?
Like, if something actually did happen, none of those people are surviving.
No, they're gone quick. They're the ones jumping out the window. And I'm like, nothing even happened. Why'd you jump out the window? I thought it was over. That really, I guess it is taking the place. It is probably like Troy, God bless her, but it's probably like your mom. Like, if you lived in the area, she would probably call you if she heard thunder and said, what's that noise?
Oh, dude, I mean,
And it's like 9:30 at night, and you're like, it's thunder. I'm trying to go to bed. Like,
I mean, if it's anything like my mom, I mean, just like the littlest thing is just a colossal
Right.
event.
Right.
Does she have ring?
No, thank God.
Right.
Oh my God! Imagine
But-
if she did.
but I-
Maybe she'd find a community.
I think there are more. I think there are
They don't
more.
block her.
Nah. I think there are more people like that than anybody realizes.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people, and I think the internet and 24-hour news has a lot to do with it. Because whatever side you're on, like if you stick to a political side, not only is the world ending, but it's also, you're being convinced that if you don't stick to a political side, then that's kind of low-key supporting the other side, and the other side's going to end the world. So you really...
Those are the bad people.
Those are the bad people. You want to be evil? No. So you better start worrying about the thunder. I think it's all one collective thing, and I just look at it, and I go, everybody is nuts. Everybody's going crazy, Instead of just going like, hey, we're here for as long as we're here. Just chill out a little bit, But they're sitting there going like, what's that rumbling sound? You can find out. You can find out easily.
Like, unless like a 6-year-old somehow got, the Ring app on their phone, and they're literally asking because they don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is a question.
That's an appropriate question.
Yeah, my 6-year-old would go, what's that noise?
But that's a question to ask the parents. Not on
That's
Ring.
right. Not on Ring. That would be an indicator that the parents are not where
It's a
they
latchkey kid.
where they should be. Yeah. Because my kid would ask me, what's that sound? I go, oh, it's thunder. And I wouldn't think to myself, what an idiot. That's a dumb question. I go, she's learning.
Yeah.
She's learning.
That's where she finds out this information.
Right. But, I mean, anything past, even at 11, if you're like, what's that noise? It's like, we went over this.
I thought 6 was a little old.
Yeah. I mean, we went over this years ago. That's still thunder, But then carrying that into adulthood is, I mean, it's nuts.
I also think it's a lack of things to do. People need hobbies.
Yeah. They have no passions.
Like my mom, like she just sits there all day and just tries to think of things to worry about.
Right. Because there's no passion, but there's that thing in your brain that it has to. You got to get the wheel spinning.
Right.
Worry will get the wheel spinning.
Yeah.
So if I could, but they never stop. They never stop and go, hey, I've been worrying for a long time. Number one, what good has it done?
Yeah.
And number two, what percentage of the things that I'm worrying about has ever come to fruition? What percentage of the things that I'm worrying about has ever, as it turns out, been something to worry about?
Only got to be right once.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, it was worth it. It was worth it. Or I think more likely they've moved on to worrying about the next thing. So they forgot what they were worrying about in the beginning. It's not unlike the news cycle, right? Where like everybody goes like, oh, look at this story. And by the time you find out it's either fake or not a big deal, you've moved on to the next news story anyway. So it doesn't
It's all
matter.
disingenuous.
Yeah. The cycle moves quick enough that you don't reflect ever on the other thing.
Do you think there would be less Ring app activity if like you were attached to a username, so people could like block specific people.
Or so you could own up to it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like-
what are you, anonymous?
Yeah, it just says neighbor 1, neighbor 2. Because they don't want you, like,
definitely.
tracking.
Right.
Because you can, like, start tracking where people live and stuff like that. Yeah. Especially if it was, like, because since it's community-based, odds are there are people on there that would know who you are. And then
Maybe.
you would...
Isn't it circled like 2 miles or something?
It is, but, like, not everybody. But, like... Would I know somebody 2 miles away? No, but if my neighbor did some bullshit, I would know who it was. And then they would now have to be accountable.
Like 2 miles is a big stretch, especially in like Manhattan. Like that's Manhattan.
Right, no, yeah, that's the whole island.
Like,
Yeah. No, it is big, but you'd still know the people in your area
there should be some accountability.
that are doing it. Yeah, and then that way you'd have to go like, yo, I heard you were afraid of the thunder yesterday. What was up with that post yesterday? Were you scared of the thunder?
No, I saw it.
So yesterday, I noticed this morning, you got freaked out by the sun coming up?
No.
Usually sleep in? Is that the thing? You thought the sun was going to attack you? Oh, I mean, it was at an all-time high when everybody remember the drones last year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was like they were looking at stars and being like, I think it's a drone. I was like, that's
That's the Big Dipper.
yeah, that's Orion's belt. It'd be an airplane. It's like the same airplane passing every single night. They're on the same track every single night. I don't know. I got this drone passing above my house every night. No, it's not. I mean, even now, unusual helicopter traffic. What's the deal with that? You don't know. What? Hey, anybody know why the police are out? No, but if they're not going to your house, it's really none of your business, quite frankly. I mean, every now and then a police car will drive by your house with the siren on. They're probably going to an emergency. And then a ring thing will come up. Hey, cop car just drove by my house. Anybody know why? No, but it's none of your business. It's really none of your business. Did they stop? Did they knock on your door? Then you're good. You're good to go. Don't worry about it. Eric in Colorado. What's up, Eric?
What's up, Sammy?
Hey, man.
What do you think the odds are, or what percentage of these people that post random shit like that are trolling?
Okay, see,
I've got a friend that has the Ring app for his camera, and he gets bored at night, and he'll go on there and do that. And I know he's trolling people.
I appreciate it if they are, but then I always look in the comments. Because in the comments, if they're trolling, they'll probably try to keep it going. You know what I mean? No, I don't think it's that. Like, they'll try to keep everything going. They'll rarely post and ghost. And so that's usually where I make my best judgment.
I mean, that's definitely something we would have done.
Yeah.
If we had this as teenagers.
There's literally a video that just came up. Thank you, buddy. There's a video that just came up that says, "This is weird."
That looks like the sun.
It's
rising.
The sunrise on a cloudy day. It's because there are a lot of clouds in the sky, but directly under the clouds, the sky is clear.
But see, that could obviously be somebody trolling. Like, that is...
It could be, but I don't think it is.
No, I know, but I could see...
Yeah, you could see it, but it's like there's multiple posts. Not everybody's trolling.
No, obviously.
Did anybody else notice that it looked very orange outside for about 5 minutes, 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, they dropped the bomb.
Yeah, that's it.
Run
That's
for
it.
cover.
I think it may have been the bomb.
Look, there's multiple videos now.
Is it the big one?
Morning orange breeze. This is weird with
Same
the orange.
person?
No.
It's not weird.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, if you're in your like,
Yeah, they're different distances away.
What's so
how
weird
have they
about
not
it?
seen sunrises?
I think because, I mean, based on the video evidence, there's a lot of clouds in the sky, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's blocking the sunrise. But right beneath the clouds, the sky is clear.
Okay.
And I mean, and maybe they don't realize this, but the Earth is actually curved,
Yeah.
and some people, they don't realize, they think the Andromedans are more, flat. Yeah. Which they didn't even tackle in that movie, by the way. It just was a given. It's just, they just at one point, you're like,
What was
wait.
the effect?
Yeah. But so when the sun comes up, it comes up, it almost appears like it's under the clouds before it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like an orange sun peeking through the sky that looks like it's low to the ground. But that sky is not low to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's a curve. And so I think a lot of people are like, maybe they don't know like geometry like that. They don't know how like shapes work. or they just are surprised to see the sun on a
Yeah.
cloudy
They're
day.
Like, how does
I
this
don't
happen when the Earth is flat?
Right, maybe that's what it is. maybe that's where they're at. Where they're like, I don't understand. We're on a flat plane. This doesn't make any sense.
Like ring is just littered with flat Earth.
Yeah. I would respect that.
Of
If
course.
that's what it was,
That'd be
I would respect that. But yeah, now there's multiple posts of people freaking out about the sunrise.
That's funny.
That's
I saw
literally
that exact
happening now.
thing when I was, driving and looking at the city, and
Did
I
you
thought this
post?
is beautiful. No, I just said that looks cool.
Right, that's
It definitely
nice.
looked weird. I agree, because they were right. It was like a skinny bit of like pretty orange, and then just all clouds.
Did my explanation for it suffice?
It did, yeah, great. But
Yeah.
I didn't think, oh no.
Yeah, but I think that's also where we're at because we've forgotten. Like, you should look at that. Like, when I'm walking in, I see stuff like that. There's a really nice. When I was walking in this morning, there's a really beautiful reflection of the sun, and again, it was just that skinny line, but it was like on the top of a building. So there's just this like one sort of line of orange light reflecting off the roof of a building, and the rest was kind of dark. I go, oh, that's so nice. You know what I mean? Isn't it great? And I go, that's a great reminder that happens. That's naturally occurring. Like, it kind of gets me out of this space of like content over here, posting over here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's real. That's naturally occurring. Like, it kind of gets me out of this content over here, posting over here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's real. That's like a real naturally occurring thing. That's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think other people might look at that and go like, oh,
That's not natural.
that's not natural. I don't know. That could be AI or government controlled. And it's like, that's where you're in real trouble. Because now you're actually touching grass. And you're still going, somebody needs to explain this.
Like, that doesn't look like the sunrise picture on my laptop.
Exactly right. Right. That doesn't look like the screensaver that came with my computer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Joe in New Jersey.
Hi, Sammy. How you doing?
I mean, not great.
So I got one this morning. I wanted to start making a list, and I haven't done it yet. So the one this morning was, does anybody hear an engine revving?
What?
Yeah, people are going to work.
Yeah.
You never heard a car?
An engine revving. Anybody hear that right now? That's the other that you want people collectively to experience this with you. You start to feel a little crazy. And you're going, should I feel that engine revving is a problem? Well, if I can get somebody to agree with me on the Ring app, then maybe I'm not crazy. So I just post this.
Hey, can I mention one other thing?
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is an update or if my phone updated, but now it tells you if there's motion, what's happening in front of your camera. So it'll say, like, when I came home from lunch, a person is walking past the door with a box and a phone.
Oh.
So I'm like, interesting. I wonder, I don't have a real gun, but I have a toy gun. So I went outside and I wanted to see if it would say that there was somebody with a gun at the door.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing. So it's useless. It tells me if someone's holding a cell phone, but with a clear gun in front of the camera. I did my little experiment. Didn't work, but
That's good.
Thank you, boys. Have a good day.
Thank you, Joe. I haven't seen that. I've seen like the
It says person. That's what I see.
person or package area, package drop-off area. Have you seen that one?
No.
Somebody put something in the package drop-off area, and they say that it's one of my kids coming home because they're short. Dan on Long Island. What's up, Dan?
Guys, I think you're not really taking the Ring seriously. What a very important safety device it is. The nice part is that it tells you how many helmet-wearing window lickers live within a 3-mile radius of your house. Literally the dumbest. If you ever wanted a reason to withdraw from society, I would say the Ring would be it, knowing how stupid people are in your vicinity.
Right there. They're right there. They're surrounding you.
I'm in a real dumb neighborhood.
Yeah. I'm in a neighborhood full of idiots. Thank you, Dan. It is a good service. It's a community service. I don't know whose idea it was to like go like, oh, let's just like use this to connect. Everybody's got to connect everybody.
Well, it is good for things like people are like, hey, I found that this is a lost dog. Do you know whose this could be? I see that on there.
That's good. And yeah, like I said, that's when, you know who.
I'm right here.
Starts kidding. Oh, yeah, it's mine.
Also mine.
Mine. Yep. Another one. Oh, got away from me again.
And that one.
Yep. That one's mine too.
They also sometimes post bear pictures. I like that.
You like bear pictures?
I like community bear pictures.
Yeah. Hey, here's the bear.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a bear.
Right.
There was a bear in Staten Island like 2 months ago or
Yeah?
something, and my daughter saw it on the Ring app. That made our whole night.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, that can be
How'd
helpful.
the bear get there?
But yeah. When somebody posts like, "Oh, there's a coyote in my backyard," I go, oh, "That's good to know. There's a coyote back there. Be careful who Lila Garrity is messing with." You know what I mean? That's helpful. You know, like things like that. But I think that you know how they check and they ask you, "Are you being helpful?" Because if you're not being helpful, we're going to ban you. It should be a thing. Like, is this idiocy? Because if there's like, you should have like, you know, it's kind of a 2-strike system. I think everybody can have one bad moment, but if you have 2 real idiot posts, you should be banned from the app. You know, because if there's somebody nearby that's maybe like, you know, checking car doors in the driveway, that's always helpful.
important, yeah.
That's always helpful. But a truck just drove in front of my house and made loud noises. Not helpful. You know, not something I need to know about, you know, the traffic in front. I don't need to know that.
A complete ban or like a suspension?
I
Or
think
like a shadow ban?
Strike 1 is warning. Strike 2 is a suspension, and then strike 3 is a shadow ban. That's what I would I would never ban anybody. I would shadow ban everybody because it would be fun watching people just post to their heart's content and nobody can see this.
Yes, I totally agree.
And that would be the service because if they're not able to post, somebody else is going to get bothered with it.
Yeah,
Like,
or they'll
it's-
buy a new ring and like set up a new account.
They'll either buy a new ring or they'll post on Facebook or they'll post it somewhere or they'll bother their loved ones with it. They'll start calling people. They'll set up a WhatsApp chain. You know what I mean? Like, it won't be any good. So, yeah, probably shadow banning is what I would suggest, where they're just like posting and wondering why they're getting no comments. And hopefully they'll just, you know, post into the ether for, you know, for the rest of time.
Yeah, it's just for them.
Yeah.
Just get it out of your system.
Get it. All right, you posted it. We have it on the record. You posted it. You know,
Creed thoughts.
That's right. Just never know that it's going absolutely nowhere. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Because they have free speech.
They have free speech. They have free speech.
We do live in a nation of free speech.
You don't believe in free speech?
No, I do.
Oh, okay, good.
Please.
Good. I saw yesterday that people were excited that United States gets to continue in the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, whoopsie-doo.
Yeah, I guess like we got beat by Italy 2 days ago, which I mean, I don't even know they had baseball in Italy.
I mean, these are, you know, American baseball players
in Italy, like
playing for
Italian American baseball players.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotcha.
yeah,
I gotcha.
they're MLB players.
Yeah, most of them are. I mean, East Coast based.
Yeah,
like it's just a bunch of New York Italians playing for Italy. It's like if Mike were a baseball player. If you were playing for Seattle.
Yeah, this is basically it's baseball players from America doing Model UN.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Which,
except there are some really cool. Like there was this one pitcher from like the Czech Republic or something, and he's literally a full-time plumber. And he pitched against Japan the other day.
Yeah.
Pitched 5 shutout innings, and you could tell it was just the greatest day of his life because he's
gonna
just
get
going to
hired?
go. He's going to go. No, he's going to go back to being like a plumber or an electrician. But like he had this moment, this like Rudy moment.
but if he's that good at the first of all, I heard they were goofing on him.
Nah, I think that's all fake.
Second of all, if you're that good at the World Baseball Classic, why can't they pull you out of blue collar working class life and put you on like in the Scout?
Oh, you think this is a Brendan Fraser type situation?
Yeah, why can't Albert Brooks be looking at you in the Czech Republic and bring you into the majors?
Because he's like this older dude and like
Albert Brooks?
No,
He's still got an eye.
No, you're right.
He's still got an eye for talent. They thought he was washed up. They sent him down to a spot where they thought there would be no talent.
And what happened?
They found what's his name? He had a really funny name. It was like
Brendan Fraser?
yeah, Johnny Utah or something like that. Like it was a real specific name.
Yeah.
In the movie The Scout, which is on my list with
Steve Nebraska.
Johnny Utah was not bad.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, Steve Nebraska. The Scout was on my list with the Jackson made-for-TV miniseries and Crooklyn.
It was always on Comedy
Central. That was my Comedy Central movie, The Scout, and it was great.
I feel like they owned like 5 movies.
5. Yeah, VH1 had Rockstar.
Comedy Central also had a Howie Mandel special in the round, which I've seen like a billion times.
Right. There were 3 shows. Why can't they can't bring this dude in for a season?
No, because I mean, you know, he's probably not great.
He seems great. He shut out. Who'd he shut out? Japan, you said?
Man, yeah, for like 4 2/3 innings or something?
But they're good at baseball.
They're very good at baseball.
So then if he shut him out, he should be able to
But it's
play.
also a situation where you've never seen a guy.
Isn't there like a team, like there are plenty of Major League Baseball teams, and I've watched it because I've seen it, like, that have the weirdest gimmicks just trying to get people to go to their ballpark.
You're thinking of minor league baseball.
No. Major League teams that cannot get people in seats.
The New York Mets.
That would be one. The Nye Mets. Toronto was doing it. Maybe, I don't know if they were doing it this season, but for sure last season, where they're like, you can get 15 hot dogs for $3 if you just come on a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I think the Cardinals are doing some like real wild food thing.
There was one that like you could pay like however much you pay at the door, and you get unlimited Coca-Cola products and hot dogs. Like there are teams that are really trying to get. They're not going. They're probably not going to the playoffs. They're definitely not going into any championship series. They can't get people in the ballpark.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You can't tell
expensive
me
to go to a game.
Right. You can't tell me that one of those teams wouldn't benefit just for a season. I mean, the Cubs did it with that kid Henry Rowan-Gardner one season. And it did wonders for them. Just as I believe this was back in the 90s, but just as I want to say it was Chet the Rocket Steadman that was kind of losing his arm. Mm-hmm. And just as he was losing his arm, they found this kid who, he had some kind of tendon issue, but somehow got around the rules, and they brought him in as pitcher.
He was a kid?
I mean, he was literally like 12 years old.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. But there was a
I
point
think it
in
was
time
90...
where it tapped out of baseball.
Yeah, I think
was it right after the strike?
It was coming right. Yes, it was right after the strike.
Yeah.
So it was when they were. It was post-strike, pre-roids.
Okay.
So it was a tough time to watch.
And he had a long career?
One season, that's it. Because his arm healed up, and then those tendons didn't snap like they used to. So then he was just a child.
Yeah, you're not a fully formed adult yet.
That's exactly right. That's actually, medically, that's what had happened. And yeah, so
but it got people back into Wrigley
for the season. Oh yeah, Wrigley was packed by the end of it. Once he figured out, how to deal with it.
Did everybody accept him
At first?
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't. A lot of traditionalists didn't. A lot of players didn't like that he was on the field.
What do they care if it's helping them win?
No, because they thought it was taking their spotlight. They didn't want to be, even Chet the Rocket Steadman. As good a player as but you know what he ended up doing?
Who?
Chet the Rocket Steadman?
What?
Fuck the kid's mom.
Yes. How do you know
he did.
that?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
This is the 90s. How can you possibly know that?
Yes, he did. I saw it. I didn't see the actual. I mean, I saw the relationship blooming, and you could clearly tell what was going on. But that's what he did, and that's how he and the kid ended up on good terms.
He fucked the mom?
Yes.
It wasn't love?
Of course it was love.
Oh.
But that's, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess, yeah. But I'm saying, the headline here.
Wow.
Yeah, he fucked that kid's mom.
Wild season.
Yeah. But and the kid and him ended up connecting because of it, So, I think the mom was separated from the husband and everything. So
it wasn't okay. There was no infidelity involved.
No, and I'm sure it wasn't the first Major League Baseball player to fuck one of their teammates' moms.
I think the mother was actually dating a guy who ran afoul of a mobster in New Jersey at one point in a real estate deal.
I believe that. Mike, you know the story. I believe that was 100% accurate. Yes, he did. Yes, he 100% did.
Wow. No, I missed that.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, what I'm saying is there is precedent to bring in a Czech plumber. Now, I believe that this guy, though, before he was pitching in the Classic, I think he was an interior decorator. He was Czechoslovakian, which is ironic because his apartment looked like shit. Mike, did you hear that story?
Hasn't been seen in a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Swimming in references.
Very surprised when he showed up on the mound.
Yeah, a lot of people were shocked. Yeah. His apartment looked like shit.
Yeah, the Cardinals are doing a $29 all-you-can-eat ticket package.
Okay, Troy.
All you can eat. That's
let's say I'm going to just
my ears.
Put this out there. Let's say you and I hit up St. Louis. We want to see the arch.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're going all the way for the arch?
It's a big arch.
That is a product.
That's true. Let's say you and I want to eat big arches underneath the arch.
I love that.
Right.
Let's do it.
While we're there, let's check out a game.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Guess what?
What?
$29. You can get as many hot dogs and soda pops as you want.
I'm there.
It's a Coca-Cola Unlimited ticket.
I love that. How many glizzies you down in? And you've paid the $29. So it's not like it's just you show up free all you can eat. You need to get your value. How many hot dogs? And we're not leaving at the 7th inning stretch. We're staying all 9 innings.
Like we're walking out while they're clean. They're starting to clean.
That's right. Whole game we're staying for.
They got the brooms out, and you're just.
That's right. And we're gonna start. By the way, because it's all you can eat, we're gonna start. Housing dogs during like batting practice.
We're showing up early.
Yeah, while the kids are trying to get balls signed, we're getting dogs.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's on the menu?
Mm-hmm. What can you get on the unlimited ticket?
Coca-Cola brand fountain drinks.
Let me tell you something. I take full advantage of that.
Right.
Hot dogs.
Excellent.
Chicken tenders.
Oh my God! You eating the dogs, me eating the tendies. We'd run them out of business. St. Louis would have to shut down the team.
Bratwurst.
Let's make this hurt.
Oh, you get a bratwurst?
Oh, I love that.
Nachos.
I like nachos.
Do you?
You like Do you like football?
I do. I like nachos and football.
Would you like to maybe one day come over and eat nachos and watch football?
Yes.
French fries.
Oh God, you can get fries with the tenders.
Popcorn.
Oh, popcorn, not
Popcorn's
bad.
good, but we don't need that.
Not when you got everything.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
this other
No, I feel like all you can eat popcorn is you can find that.
I mean, maybe just get a thing of popcorn and just pour it out.
Just because you can. Oh, I spilled the popcorn.
stuff. Stare at them while you're dumping it in the
I
garbage.
spilled it.
Or somebody has a good play and you go, whoa!
Yeah. Let's get a big bucket of popcorn. That way, if somebody hits a home run, we can throw it up in the air. No skin off our sack, right? Yeah.
Peanuts.
You have to have peanuts.
You have to have peanuts at the ballpark. And where are you leaving the shells?
Anyway.
All over the floor,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Kettle chips.
It'd be great if you're peeling off the peanuts and you're breaking them, and then you're just dropping the peanut on the floor too.
I like restaurants where you can do that.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Texas Roadhouse?
Oh yeah.
Five Guys?
Five guys.
Guys.
I don't
Five
think they
Guys.
let it on the floor. Do they do that anymore?
I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah,
Arrest
what are they
you?
going to say?
Exactly.
Come
say something stupid.
Exactly. Hey man, you're not supposed to drop those shells on the floor. Oh really?
Hey, shut up.
You going to stop me? Hey, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to shut up.
Why don't you pack my fry bag?
Yeah, exactly. Put the fries in the bag.
And ice cream cups.
Oh, I see. Hell yeah.
All for $29, as much as you want.
Bro, I honestly, I would bring a backpack.
You would?
We would leave. We'd have lunch for, the next week.
Oh, the amount of...
Backpack full of hot dogs.
Let me tell you something. I get not only would I get every dollar out of that, I'd get every dollar out of my air fryer at home because I'd be reheating chicken tenders till the cows come home.
Yep.
How many hot dogs and bratwurst do you think you could down while you were there over the course of 9 innings and batting practice?
Just a regular size hot dog or a novelty hot dog?
I would assume they're novelty hot dogs. No, I would assume they're regular size.
Regular
hot
size.
dogs.
Probably that size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Wow.
I could do that before the 7th inning stretch.
Wow. 10.
What do you put on it?
I love chili. I love mustard. I love, ketchup.
Right.
Onion, definitely onions.
You wouldn't try to do Joey Chestnut numbers, start dipping them in water?
That would be fun. Just not even chewing, just sliding right down.
Wouldn't it be great if you're just sitting there at the hot dog stand, just downing them like Joey Chestnut? I need more. No, I got the unlimited ticket.
I look like I'm ready to barf.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, sir, you have to let people behind you get food.
No, I need more. Troy, you want to go sit down? Yeah, we should go sit down. Yeah.
Oh, Sam, I don't feel good.
Hope it's all you can use toilet paper.
Troy, it's the 2nd inning.
I know.
Pace yourself, bro.
Yeah, because you said it would be funny. You said I shouldn't have done that, Sam. How many chicken tenders are you eating? No, I'm on my 2nd.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit. You got me again.
I thought you were going for it, bro.
No, I am. It's a long game. You want to get an ice cream? Yeah, let's get some soft serve. Unlimited soft serve, they said. You think you take advantage of that?
Oh, I love soft serve.
Wouldn't it be great if you were full on hot dogs? And then I looked at you, I said, Troy, it's unlimited soft serve? Because you would. You'd waddle over to the snack stand and go, I need some of the soft serve.
I take a bite of the soft serve, take a bite of the cone, and just chuck it.
Right. Can I have another one?
Just completely abusing the system.
Well, the great thing is if it's unlimited, you can waste as much as you want. Yeah.
And I want them to see it.
Right. No, I'm doing that. There's nothing you can do about it. I found the loophole.
Middle fingers up.
Right. Right. Oops, I dropped it. I had to put my middle fingers up. I'm going to need a new chicken finger platter, please. Yeah, but based on the fact that they're giving out unlimited chicken tenders, I've got to believe that St. Louis could probably use a plumber on the mound.
I don't know.
One season? Wouldn't that be fun? I'm going to go see that Czech plumber and get unlimited hot dogs. That's a fun thing to do. You travel for that over the summer.
Yeah, and then once you realize he sucks, nobody's going to see him.
Oh, you could probably milk a season out of him, no? Oh. You don't think he's professional material?
No, he
It's the classic.
yeah, where they only let the best in.
Yeah.
Our manager didn't even know that we hadn't clinched a position in the quarterfinals yet.
I watched that clip.
How were you able to watch it? MLB took it off their YouTube channel.
Why did they do that?
Because he was wrong.
Is it because he was horribly embarrassed that he
just
wasn't following the game because he doesn't care?
The dumbest man alive.
He did. So we lost to Italy.
Yeah.
And so, and then it got, I don't even know how it works, but I guess if Italy didn't score, it was like a certain number of runs that they had to score in order for us to advance. When I say us, I mean the U.S. team in the World Baseball Classic.
Since there's tiebreakers to get into the knockout round, which is like where you get eliminated after a loss, you know?
Sure.
The second tiebreaker would have been based on the amount of runs divided by
oh my God,
defensive outs. I know, it's real complicated.
This is the problem with baseball. And they
it doesn't need to be this complicated.
It doesn't, but when a sport is sitting there going like, you know what we need to do? 7-game series nonstop. Just one game. Single elimination.
Also, it's the World Baseball Classic. Nobody gives a shit.
Not only does nobody give a shit,
put them back in the Olympics.
It's a total waste of time. And well, I guess it's not a risk because you're not.
It is a risk. I mean, it's spring training right now. If
you get injured now, you're going to miss the beginning of the season.
People have gotten injured.
Yeah, ask Edwin Diaz.
Yeah, the Mets closer lost his whole season because 4 years ago because he got injured in the
Classic.
In the Classic, yeah.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Like you would think, as much as you pay professional athletes, they would contractually not be allowed to play any game except the essential games. Like, you're running a risk of getting injured every single game. To have novelty games for people that you're paying millions of dollars to?
Well, this isn't novelty. This is the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, I stand corrected. You mean where they take, as you just said, MLB players and just put them on whatever team their parents were from?
Yep.
I see.
I think the Latinx countries get very into it. Latinx?
They like to be called that. Hot Dog told me that.
I see. I'm glad that you're being inclusive today.
Well,
Mike.
in case John Leguizamo is listening.
Right. You just want him to know you're an ally?
I don't want to get us in trouble.
Oh, smart. Thank you, dude.
He's got a powerful voice.
Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that.
They do get into it, though. The Dominican team and the Puerto Rican team, but that's where baseball's coming from now.
Yeah. So, but if a bunch of American whites say that they don't want the World Baseball Classic played because they're going to lose their closer.
Right.
Well,
they'd be like, well, we like this.
In today's landscape.
I see.
People get very upset.
I see. Couldn't we just say, well, you can't have any Major League Baseball players?
Well, the fact that
You just
Major
have to
League
use the
Baseball
plumbers?
puts it on.
Oh. I guess they're probably also very much trying to, like every sports organization, globalize the sport.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, the NFL's been pretty successful so far in their quest for globalization, but they do more like we're gonna take regular season games and play them internationally, which has
they do that a couple times a year, like in Japan.
Doing it more MLB.
MLB,
yeah.
Because they have Japanese stars, so they will bring those teams to Japan. I think they're doing a game in South Korea this year. Maybe, I'm thinking of football.
If they really wanted to flex, they do North.
That would be dope.
You know what I mean? If you really want to show me you're everywhere.
Send the Yankees there and then never let them back.
They all stole flags.
Mexico City, they do, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're trying to,
And I get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I would hate it if I were a player to, especially for, the NFL, if just mid-season I have to take international flights.
I can't imagine they like it. Mike, aren't they playing in Australia next year or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Australia, South America. I think they're trying to bring one to Italy. I think there's one in I feel like Spain has been.
I mean, Australia. 24 hours on a plane.
It's a ridiculous flight.
We'll have one in Tehran before long.
God willing.
Yeah, I mean...
Like South America, whatever. That's in our hemisphere.
Yes, you can do that. I mean, that's almost like, going from East Coast to West Coast.
Yeah, that's a shorter flight than here to L.A.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't love it, but I'd certainly like it a lot better than playing out-of-season games just because.
Yeah.
But at least we're still in it. Yeah, when we lost to Italy, our manager of the team,
Mark DeRosa.
Mark DeRosa is Joe's uncle. I believe that he said that, we're still in it. So
this was before the game.
Right, that regardless.
He was talking to MLB Network about like, hey, I'm going to switch up the lineup a little, give some other guys a chance because we already got that quarterfinal spot locked in.
We're clenched.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're clenched, so we're going to go half strength on this one, boys.
Literally.
And like they were like, what? You are? He said, yes.
And everyone was like, yes.
Yes.
We are.
And then the presiding body was like, you are not. Based on the statistics in the ground, you are not clenched. And then that's what. Do you have the original? I know it was on Twitter. Is this the original, or is that the apology?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Let's see.
Ton of respect for Italy. It's weird. We want to win. We want to win this game, even though our tickets punched to the quarterfinals because Mexico plays Italy actually tomorrow.
Start looking at the papers right now.
The way the schedule lines up, this is an important game for us. Nolan McLean will start. He's on the bump and he's good to go. He's an absolute beast, and I expect him to throw the.
That's it. Just wrong.
Yeah, the ticket was not punched.
No.
The ticket was an unpunched ticket. But he explained it.
After they lost?
Well, they had lost, yeah. And people were like, hey, remember when you said you were going to go half strength because your ticket was already punched? Where's that ticket, by the way?
No more half measures. Didn't we learn anything from Mike?
I know. No half measures.
It's one of my favorite scenes.
I understand.
He's so tired of Walt.
I know. I understand that, like, he should be in uniform. He's a manager.
Mm-hmm.
But because the uniform is so clean after the game, and also I think because he was such a dope with his first thing, this is giving me real Tarantino dressed up as the Crazy 88's energy.
It is funny how baseball is the only sport
why
where
would
the
you
manager...
suit up?
Like, can you imagine basketball head coaches...
I mean, it'd be like...
in
like if what's his name? Why am I blanking on a coach's name? He was with New York. He was with L.A. Very famous.
Pat Riley?
Pat Riley. If Pat Riley showed up in a jersey and shorts.
No undershirt?
No undershirt, because the guys don't wear undershirts.
Yeah. Hey, I'm coaching the game.
And he said Riley on the back of his jersey. What number do you want, Pat?
It's ridiculous.
Like if would Belichick have to wear like pads?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He's got the big shoulder pads and everything.
It makes no sense.
No, it's real. Yeah, it's Tarantino wearing that big fur coat when he did Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
like dressed up as a character in the movie. It's kind of charming when Tarantino does it because he has a childlike energy with how much he loves his stuff. But I mean, this feels more like, I'm part of the team too.
I could jump in if I need to.
This feels very like when what's his face, the big guy who was the manager of the Backstreet Boys.
Oh.
Who took everybody's cash.
Oh. And diddled?
He did not diddle.
Oh, that's the other one. The other one diddled.
Maybe.
Perlman.
Lou Pearlman. Lou Pearlman looked like a diddler. He didn't diddle.
Who diddled?
A lot of people. Diddy.
Everybody diddled.
You think of Diddy. Diddy diddled. R. Kelly diddled. I mean, there were other diddlers. But no, right. Lou Pearlman, as it turns out, people were waiting for. He wasn't a diddler. He just took all their money.
All right, so could have been worse.
In a different way.
Yeah. He ruined their lives differently. But I said he's giving me Lou Pearlman energy because one of the ways that Lou Pearlman was able to take their money is because he didn't only get the managers and agents cut, but he also contractually was a fifth or the sixth Backstreet Boy. So all of his boy bands, he would be a member of the boy band contractually. So he would get 10% or 20% or whatever it was off the top. And then whatever was left, they would split 6 ways instead of 5 ways, so he could get a cut of that too.
That's so shitty.
Right.
They were like superstars, and they were all broke.
They were all broke. They were sitting around the table, and it was like the first time they were ever getting paid. Because they were like living in Lou Pearlman's house, which is all, as you know, Troy, it's always a red flag when somebody's like, I'm going to pay for the music video. You can live in my house. I'm going to pay for the choreography.
The music, the producer,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about a thing. When that happens, you're never getting a dime.
Yeah.
You're never getting paid for it. Because he's like, here, we're finally getting paid. And they're literally on TRL. They got #1 records. They're good to go. And they each got a check for like 10 grand.
Yeah.
They were like, what?
It's like Napoleon getting paid.
Yeah. Just counting his quote. Hope you boys don't. That's what he did. Lou Pearlman stood up in front of O-Town and said, hope you boys don't mind I pay you in change.
Did he do this for Together as well?
Yes, he did. For Together. And Together was like, that's like $1 an hour. Yeah. But that's the energy.
That's the energy you're getting.
It gives me 6th Backstreet Boy energy.
From managers wearing uniforms.
Yeah, when the manager wears the uniform. They're like, I'm also on the team. It's like, well, I don't know if you're on the team.
I think it should be across the board professional sports, one way or the other.
Everybody has to either wear uniforms or not. It would be like if McClure and I were talking about the show, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I need a co-host. And he's like, well, you kind of have one. And he's kind of pointing at himself, you know what I mean?
Like he's wearing a Not Sam hoodie.
Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Totally. That's the energy that it gives me. Especially when you don't really know what you're talking about as a manager. When you're like, what's that word? And the French would say, les incompetents. Man, these references are just flames today. Here's how he explained his error.
Is that true?
Yeah, I misspoke. I was on hot stove with a couple buddies today and completely misread the calculations. We knew that Mexico was going to play Italy and then running all the numbers with if we lost tonight with the runs allowed and runs scored and outs. So I just misspoke.
When did we get to a place?
You said you punched your ticket.
Yeah, when in society did we get to a place where misspeaking and being wrong are the same thing? Because that's not the same thing.
No.
If you misspoke, it means you had the information, you intended to give the correct information, but somehow the words got muddled.
That's different than being wrong?
Being wrong means you're just wrong. You just don't have the information in front of you.
And we have nobody in the media anymore that's like, that is not right.
That's not, you did not
That's
misspeak.
No.
You said a thing that wasn't true. You're stupid. You're wrong.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Say you're an idiot.
Say it and we'll leave you alone.
You know, I guess in that instance, I guess I'm an idiot.
I'm what the French call
les incompetents. Yeah. Yeah. So
well, luckily we don't have to worry about any of this because Italy beat Mexico and now we're in the quarterfinals.
We're in. So technically we did have it clinched.
I mean, after the fact.
I want to say technically
we're on a generational run.
we're really, I mean, it's we don't have as much as we used to. But we're really, I mean, it's and it's fun. It's a lot of
we
fun.
don't have as much as we used to.
We're really, because the last thing, it's fun. It's a lot. We don't have as much. If they beat us in baseball, then it's like we beat them in their sport, they beat us in our sport. That's like everything just equals out then. That's not fun at all.
No. It's even Steven.
But if we're just creaming them across the board, and like even Steven said, I don't fuck with that, not at all. You know?
Yeah.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we kill him.
You like the World Baseball Classic?
No, I don't fuck with the World Baseball Classic. Not at all. Yeah, it's dumb. It's real dumb, the World Baseball Classic. It's a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's a huge risk. But What does Mark DeRosa do when he's not managing Team USA?
As far as I know, he was a commentator. I don't think.
Oh, really? He's not like a manager of another team.
He's a manager.
Oh, he's a commentator that can't follow stats.
Check.
That's a hiccup.
Yeah, he's an analyst and a host for MLB Network. Yeah.
Well, then he should, of all people, be able to follow the stats.
Yeah, you would think.
Does that mean I can be like a wrestling manager?
Yes.
That's awesome.
If they do a World Wrestling Classic,
I'm going to pitch that.
You could be a manager.
I could be the manager.
You're an analyst, just like
this
DeRosa,
dude.
Yeah.
And I don't always get it right, just like this dude.
Yeah. He's like, what do I know? I don't manage.
Yeah, I'm a guy on MLB Network.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
The real managers are preparing for the season.
That's right. They don't have time for this nonsense. We just take their players away from them.
This is like fantasy camp for him.
Yes, it is. Yeah. This is like when you would win a trip to space camp from Nickelodeon. That's fun. That's super fun. I mean, I'm happy for Mark DeRosa. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, he used to be a player, so he's worn a uniform before.
That's probably how he knew his size. I get to wear a uniform, right? I mean, I guess. I guess. Yeah. XL, please.
That's how the uniforms are. They're all small, medium, large.
Small, medium, large, extra large. And then the double X for like the David Wells of the world.
The Cecil Fielders?
Sure. Yes. That's exactly right. Oh, yeah. I did see that in other, I feel like right now, I mean, I guess everybody in the sports world is getting by on NFL trades and stuff like that this week because.
What a wild time.
Yeah, well, other than that, it's like this is the prime time for who gives a shit sports. the ACC tournament. It's like it feels like there's echoing going on in some of those arenas.
Huh?
It doesn't seem like anybody is at all interested in what's going on with this ACC tournament. To the extent that I was watching some of it, I like to keep up with the ACC.
I know you do.
I'm an ACC guy. Long time.
Right. And ACC stands for?
Alexandria something Cortez, I think.
You got it.
Yeah, thank you. But no, it's the American College Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Conference.
American College Conference?
I mean, you got one right.
Conference?
Yep.
It's not college.
Nope.
Continental?
Nope.
Championship?
Mm-mm.
Camp?
Yup.
Cohabitating? Coastal?
No.
Close.
Continent? Coast?
That is cold.
Coast.
Oh.
All coast? It's for everyone? All coast?
It's for the east and the west.
Right. It says, except right in the, we're middle America, you're not welcome.
You see this?
Right. It means not what? All coast? Yeah, all coast. What kind of coast do you have? Huh? Illinois? Atlantic.
There you go.
Coast Conference?
Yep.
So anyway, I've been a fan of the Atlantic Coast Conference for a long time. And I was watching as I always do. And there was some dude, and it was the same dude every time, he must have been inspired, must be a listener of the show. He just started belting out hit 90s songs.
This kid's a legend.
While the guys were playing. I believe this is how it began.
Held to 3 in the first half.
Foul was Miner's second. McCory hits the free throw despite the presence of the really loud guys singing the Goo Goo Dolls behind us. Not sure how that didn't throw him off. This is some list to be on. Duke, and Duke. Freshman 30.
They're trying. Can you imagine he's shooting fouls? Can you imagine you got a foul shot and Iris is being belted out behind you? Yeah, I mean, I think this one dude hit us with Goo Goo Dolls. I believe he hit us with Cranberries.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You want to hear Cranberries?
Please.
Oh, yeah. He hit us with Cranberries. I never knew where he was going to go next.
By the way, the commentator
is
Kevin Brown, who does Orioles games.
Right.
And he is just as into the 90s as you could be with music. He's like,
he probably loved this show.
He knows everything that's going on.
We should get him in here.
He would be great.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to figure out what's next. The game's at 49-50. Close game. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Moore replaces him. In the scouting report for a guy like Korn, you want Rossi to finish over that right shoulder. He loves to go over the left shoulder. His attention to detail and the execution of the scouting report that ultimately determines whether you win or lose games down the stretch. This free throw by Rossi, who's 36% foul shooting.
Oh, my favorite part of it is when he goes, finger! I mean, it's great.
That's awesome. I hope this becomes a thing.
Yeah, that when they get to the foul line.
And it's just the whole place starts singing now?
Like, instead of it being like the opposite, you're spinning your towels to try to distract. Now it's just like 90s hits.
Yeah.
You're singing better than Ezra.
I mean...
He picked some good songs.
He picked great songs.
I mean, he has good taste is what you're saying?
Great songs.
Yeah.
What if I told you that Creed made an appearance?
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I don't even think this was when a foul shot was being taken. He was just like, this is working, dude. And you can kind of tell that
everybody loves this.
Yeah, the people around him are like, yeah, I like that song, because they don't care about the ACC either.
I saw Iris. Because that's like, I mean, that's in the zeitgeist
in the zeitgeist right now. So you hadn't seen Linger?
No.
Oh, wait till you hear Creed.
Okay.
This guy rules.
In transition, Giller recognizing that Rosi's right there for a finish, and now 2 free throws to cut into the sleeve.
Just going for
I love it.
To a play. And
it sounds like he's got another guy with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think he probably came with a friend, and he realized quickly this is catching on like wildfire. People love this.
We are awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's the move, right? Anytime the opposing team takes a free throw,
yeah.
If you're cheering for your team, belt out 90s hits.
Yeah.
Because you know the words.
And it's so distracting because the guy shooting the shot might know the words too, and then he's like singing along.
Oh yeah, because I'd be sitting there, I'd be like getting ready, positioning myself, just going, to be broken. Oh shit! Wait, let me get back.
Get back.
And then, but I mean, like especially like when Linger came on, I go, that's such a good one.
Yeah.
Because then I wouldn't just start thinking about the lyrics. I'd hear like the strings. You know that part that goes. That would be, and you can't shoot a free throw with that in your head.
No, but like you want to hit one for Dolores.
Of course you do.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to a legend and a GOAT.
I love this.
Yeah, because you hear that and you're like, I got to get back onto the sideline so I can listen to this song. You ever hear like when somebody reminds you of a song, you want to listen to it right now?
Yeah. You think you would put an AirPod in when you got back onto the bench?
Yeah. What are you listening to? Nothing.
Lisa
Nothing. Yeah, maybe Lisa Loeb. And then that's what would happen. I put it on, and Spotify's real good about, like, you put on a song, and they'll play the next one that you probably will like, and they usually get it right. They're good for at least 5 or 6 in a row sometimes. They usually nail it. Yeah, Goo Goo Dolls is very much in the zeitgeist, because there's that whole meme right now of, Dad, what were you like in the 90s?
Yeah.
And I saw my favorite one. So the meme is... Dad, what were you like in the 90s? And it's a current picture of a person. And then, once that kicks in, it starts going through pictures of, how much cooler the person was in the 90s.
Just how better the 90s were.
They were literally the best.
But I'm only liking the ones that actual people are posting.
You don't like the celebrity ones?
No, I mean like the ones that celebrities themselves are posting.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to somebody just doing one for a celebrity.
Oh, yeah, no. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate people. Yeah, you got to do it for yourself.
Like if Drew Barrymore is not posting the Drew Barrymore one.
Yeah, don't show me.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Because I want to know the 90s from the context of Drew.
Yeah.
And I want Drew to know how goated she is and was. You know what I mean? Oh, my God, are you kidding me?
You should see the comments on hers. Everybody's just like, you're the greatest of all time.
I mean, 2 years ago, I almost gave it all up.
I know.
For Drew Barrymore.
Nobody would have blamed you.
If I came in, I'm like, guys, like, shows are going to get weird for a while. My concentration's all over the place. I blew my whole fucking life up.
And we'd be like, damn, what happened?
Why? I'd be like, Drew Barrymore seemed like she was into me.
No, she didn't seem like she was into you.
So in that case, you'd be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna prop you up on this one, Sam. I know it's gonna be a rough few months. 100% worth it is what you would say.
I mean, I feel bad for the family.
But honestly, too, like
I feel like they would get it too, though.
At a point, I feel like it would end up being one of those things where my wife and I would still be best friends. Because it's like it's Drew Barrymore.
You'd have such a good argument. You'd
Yeah.
be like, baby, what do you expect?
Like, imagine if it's like later on in life, the kids are like, yeah, I'm a child of divorce, but then my stepmom was Drew Barrymore. Be like, oh, so your life got amazing.
And they'd grow up and see her movies and be like, oh, no, Dad, we get it.
We get that. There's nothing. You were powerless. There's nothing you could have done. And I would never do that for. I don't know that there's almost nobody that could get me to make a decision like that. But I mean,
Drew's on that list.
That's Drew Barrymore.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You would co-parent.
And we could.
Yeah.
We could easily.
You'd be like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner.
That's right. No.
They're still friends.
Of course. Because they know, like, yeah, you know.
It's J-Lo.
Yeah, it's J-Lo. And I know I fucked up. I fucked up twice, okay?
But let's not compare Drew to J-Lo.
No, because honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we all moved into one house altogether.
Exactly.
Because I still love my wife and family. It's just like, it is what it is. And so, like, I'm sure.
And you're slick, and you'd be like, I wonder if I can pull this off.
Yeah. And I go, who doesn't love Drew Barrymore? You know what I'm saying?
Like, honey, I'll be one happy family.
Be a throuple.
Yeah.
Exactly.
50 first dates.
Yeah, I don't care.
We're progressive.
We're progressive. We can have 3 separate bedrooms, whatever you want to do. I don't care how you want to figure this out. Tell me you don't want Drew Barrymore to move in with
You're
us.
going to leave it on her. I don't care how you figure this out.
You figure it out. Whatever you're most comfortable with is fine. And
She's coming.
And Drew's cool like that. So don't even worry about Drew. You guys are going to get along great. It'd be amazing. Oh, this is Mom, What Were You Like in the 90s, starring Drew Barrymore.
But, like, look at the comments, like SZA, Blueprint.
Oh, my gosh.
Scroll down.
Snooki. A legend.
Kelly Rowland. Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, the Goo Goo. She even got, yeah. Rachel Zegler.
Like, everyone is like, you rule.
Yeah.
And you could have had that.
I get what all these people are saying.
She does rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can do no wrong.
No wrong.
Because she also, like, took the 90s to the limit. You know what I mean? Like, she was nuts.
Yeah.
She took it all the way to the line.
She had fun.
She had fun and then lived to tell the tale, and now she's still amazing.
Yep.
An icon. Even Pillsbury. The Pillsbury Doughboy. Always and forever an icon.
Yeah,
You know what it's like when the Pillsbury Doughboy calls you an icon? But who deserves it more than Drew Barrymore?
I can't think of anybody.
I still have the flowers she gave me.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they in the studio?
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad they were fake.
Because they'll last forever.
They'll last forever.
Like your love.
Yes.
Do you have them on display?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're like in a... You can't always see them on camera.
But they're there.
They're there.
You look over and you're like, yep.
Did you ever see the photos? You weren't here.
No.
Danielle.
I'll find them.
Yeah. Watch Drew Barrymore's Mom, What Were You Like in the 90s?
So pretty.
He came out on the other side.
I know, but he's like, fuck.
He blew it.
He blew it. I saw that appearance. And I love Tom Green.
Me too.
But did you see when he was on Drew Barrymore's show?
Yeah.
He knows he blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but you'd be the same way.
It's hard. I mean, I'm sure it's, as awesome as she is, it's probably like, it's hard to keep her satisfied and happy.
She's probably, and she's a lot. She's got a lot of energy.
A lot of baggage.
And a lot of baggage. She talks really close, too.
Danielle, go through these photos and tell me Drew's just not smitten.
Whoa.
And tell me what...
2024?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
yeah. And see, I'm there with Megan. And my favorite part of that is like...
Oh, wow. She's close to you.
And Megan's not even in the room anymore, is she?
No. Oh, my God, she keeps getting closer.
I didn't even realize it was happening at the time.
She looks annoyed at Megan. She's
yeah. Why are you
Why
talking?
are you here?
Why is the publicist here?
I didn't even know it was happening until, like, after Drew Barrymore left. Megan was like, what the fuck was that?
This actually looks like a prom picture.
I know.
Like, you're holding the flower.
I would
she
crop
has her
that
hair done.
and frame it.
Oh, my God.
Honestly, I don't want to crop it because I feel like Megan being there really puts the emphasis on what was going on.
This is actually insane.
You love it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me in my life.
I get that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's like a real picture.
Yeah.
Can't fake that chemistry.
No, you can't. You really can't.
Sam could be a charming motherfucker.
Wow, that's crazy.
And we're just smiling, and neither one of us remember Megan's there. Poor Megan.
You should like crop it and frame it just as like a gag.
Right.
And people would be like, "Oh, that AI," and you're like, "No,
that's the gag.
Yeah.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Megan's like, "What's so funny over there?"
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Hey, I like jokes. I like jokes.
You should pin that on your Instagram.
That should be pinned.
Maybe it should be pinned.
It would be funny if you cropped it, and when Megan comes over, she knows she's the one that got cropped out.
Right. Except I didn't crop it. I just folded it over. So if you take it out of the frame, you know what I mean? The fold is still there.
You see the fold.
Yeah.
She is so annoyed that Megan is speaking.
Yeah. What? Who even are you?
Because moments ago, it was that.
Oh, yeah. Nobody can ever take that away from me.
No.
That's so great.
It's yours forever.
I'm so glad you
You'd be in jail like Harvey, and you would still have this in your head.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be in jail like Harvey. I'd have to do things but there's the odds of that happening.
He's a lot older than you. You've got decades left.
That's true, and he said he's innocent, and I'm innocent. So.
So there you go.
You know who's what were you like in the 90s video I saw yesterday? Fairuza Balk.
Fairuza Balk.
And I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Now, I don't know.
Fairuza Balk.
Fairuza Balk.
Veruca Salt?
No, Fairuza Balk.
Troy, is that name ringing a bell?
Nope. Come on, guys. It's with an A, I think.
Veruca's.
Am I going to feel real stupid when I see who it is? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh!
Come on, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know that was her name.
You didn't know that's Fairuza Balk?
No.
She's a complete icon.
Never heard that name before, ever.
Then it might have been a fan creation. If
That's
she's this
what
hard
I got to check to see if they're fan created ones.
If she's this hard to find on Instagram.
Yeah, obviously I know.
Come on, there she is, right there, Troy. The image on the
that one
on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen the face. I don't know.
From The Craft?
She's in The Craft.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She's in everything.
The new girl, right? Which one from The Craft?
No, she's not the new girl. She's like the leader.
Oh.
Not her.
The goth one.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of. Oh,
the bad one.
Yeah. With the teeth.
Mm-hmm. She was in Waterboy.
Yeah. She took the Waterboy down a dark road.
Wow, that's according to his mom.
Yeah.
I actually think she was really good for him. Remember, she offered to kill for him.
And she predicted the score.
Mm-hmm. She knew it was coming. Yeah, I enjoy all these. Dad, what were you like? Mom, what were you like in the 90s?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I do like to make sure that it's the actual person.
That's right. That's right. Because otherwise,
like somebody made a funny one about John Krasinski or whatever his name is, and it's
that wasn't him?
No.
Oh, no. Man. I really enjoyed that one, too.
So did I.
Because it was all, what's his face? Randall Park.
Which is very
Asian
funny.
Jim.
If you get it.
Yeah, it's Jim from The Office. And he said, and it says, what were you like in the 90s? And it's all legit photos of Asian Jim from the 90s.
Which is hilarious.
And by the way, I did not know Randall Park was cool like that.
He seems like he was very cool.
He was awesome in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a cool dude, but he seems so like together now.
Yes.
But back then, yeah, he was raging.
No, I'm enjoying this trend.
It's a great trend.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Danielle?
No.
Oh, this is right up your alley.
I haven't.
Except you'll look at it and go like, oh, I can't believe I missed all of it.
Right.
Wish I was there.
I can't believe I missed all of it. And AJ, my producer on the wrestling show, who's in his 20s as well, the other day he said, it seems like it was so fun being a kid in the 90s. And I looked at him and you know what I said? You have no fucking idea.
He just came to this thought?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like you have no idea. Like as good as you think it was better.
Yeah, it really was.
People don't know. And people say like, oh, everybody says that about their generation. Not the case. And the more time passes, really not the case. It was literally the best time.
I think
they should rename us the greatest generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because we had the 90s.
Once they're all dead, we'll just do that anyway.
We're going to take it from them.
Because they're almost dead.
You think you got the tail end?
I think so, right? Early 2000s. It wasn't that bad.
No, remember it was 2001. That's the definitive moment.
Yep. Yeah,
But you wouldn't say that like a time in 2005 was still fun.
No,
it was okay.
It was fine.
Early 2000s were fine.
It was
you had to take your shoes off before you took a flight.
That's true.
Oh yeah, shoe bomber.
Yeah, no.
Forgot about TSA and the shoe bomber.
We're way past that.
No, yeah, 05 was like
once Mission Accomplished happened.
Mission Accomplished was great.
Yeah, like this wasn't him.
Oh, that's a bummer.
What do you have against a fan edit?
Because I like that the actual people are the ones that are posting it.
And I think that anybody who has like a fan tribute site is a psycho.
Really? No, to be fair, these edits though are really, really, really talent. Like,
and this did make me laugh.
Yeah, it's funny.
It is funny.
But I didn't like it.
Like, you mean you didn't hit like on it? Oh, I didn't hit like on it either, but I rarely hit like.
Yeah, I know. You're very stingy with your likes.
Yeah.
You don't see edits of shows and stuff that you watch?
What do you mean?
On, like, your feed. Or just edits.
No, I don't like edits.
Really? Like, edits of, like...
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You don't know what I mean?
Like, if you take a show and you edit
like
it
just
to
a
the
clip
best
from
parts.
Seinfeld?
No. Like, I have a
Jerry.
collection of edits
Yeah,
from
like
Dawson's Creek. I have almost 300, and they're just edits of, like, Joey and Pacey. Like...
But it's not a
of
scene, it's an
different
edit?
scenes. No,
Oh.
no, there's people
No,
who
that's
take the
different.
time.
When somebody's posting, Dad, what were you like in the 90s? And this
Well,
literally
yeah,
is
the
not him
dad
saying
part.
it. Like,
yeah, but I mean, people have these accounts where they just post like edits of a celebrity in the 90s.
But is it a compilation,
Yeah.
or do they actually edit? Like,
It's a-
do they change the context? Is my question.
What do
Or
you
do they
mean?
just edit together clips?
edit together a lot of
No,
clips
that's different.
to make
That's
like
fine.
a story
Yeah, that's-
kind of.
Oh, but
Okay.
they make their own story?
oh,
it's like
fan fiction?
Is it a story that occurred?
No, I
is
don't-
it
Oh,
Dawson's
God,
Creek
what's
fan
happening?
fiction.
does it tell
Yeah,
this?
what?
Does the edit tell the story that the clips told on the show, or are they using clips to tell an original story?
Using clips to like tell kind of like usually like a love story.
But is it this love story from the show, or a
Yes.
love story that they made up?
Either or. Like you don't see that a lot where they're shipping. I just
What's
saw an
that
edit
face?
last night of Corey and Sean from Boy Meets World.
As lovers?
Yes, like edits. You don't
That's
see
awesome.
these edits.
I don't see them, but I'm not in.
They're
I mean,
so
I was
good.
going
We just
over.
had this conversation this morning.
The shit that I see on Instagram is crazy.
You got a weird feed.
It's crazy.
And the shit I see is completely different than what you guys are seeing.
Right, but no, because I don't really ship like that.
Oh, okay.
You know
should
what I
like
mean?
that,
But you would
yeah.
watch it, right?
I want
They're
to,
all so good. These edits.
like, that Corey and Sean were like
I would watch the Corey and Sean one.
in love with each other.
Yeah.
Because they kind of were.
And then you watch the edits and you're like, oh my God, yeah, it's so obvious.
I get it.
It's like they retell different stories through this editing and they're so talented.
Because by the end of Corey and Topanga, they were pretty toxic. Like, they weren't good for each other.
Yeah, I know.
And that, yeah. I could see where Corey and Sean were always meant to be together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, it was the 90s, so you couldn't be comfortable.
No, you couldn't.
Right,
Going
of
like
course
you
not.
couldn't express that in
Yeah.
the 90s.
Yeah, no.
You get your ass beat.
Yeah.
And they're probably just thinking, like, if only we had grown up in another time.
Right, they're thinking if we had grown up in the teens, then we could have just expressed our love for one another.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, these edits.
And then maybe Ben wouldn't shun the whole cast.
That's right, because he was always in love with Sean.
Yes. I mean, how can you not be? Look at Sean.
He was a real hot dude.
He was a badass.
Yeah. Is there an edit that explains why Corey's brother slowly lost his mind and became, mentally deficient?
Maybe. There were probably a bunch of edits of like Eric at his peak.
Yeah.
And then maybe some where it shows both. I saw some edits too in the search bar of Eric and the college dude, the one that he meets, the Lawrence brother.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know, and everyone was like, they were definitely together.
They were hooking up too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, because they started rooming with that tall girl.
The redhead, yeah.
But both of them, like, there was never...
Oh, I remember her.
I guess the vibes were more between Matthew Lawrence and Corey's brother than they were with either one of them and the tall girl.
Definitely. But then
That tall girl ended up doing porn, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
What was her name?
She
Begins with an M.
Oh.
Melinda,
No.
Melissa,
I don't know.
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Yeah, there was that drama on Topanga's podcast last year.
Oh, yeah, there was.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, there was. But
yeah, like as
Maitland
of
Ward.
right now, I have
Maitland Ward.
I have a collection on TikTok of all these edits of
Any
from
Mr.
Dawson's
Feeney
Creek.
edits?
No.
Dang.
Yeah, I have a saved collection of 267 edits of.
And it's mainly just like main characters that were best friends
It's
and
just
are
Joey
edited into
Pacey.
being in love with each
No,
other.
it's just Joey and Pacey.
Mainly Joey and Pacey.
They were actually in the show, but yeah, like they're all just edits.
And they're saved.
Yeah. See
I
all
love it.
these?
So you can watch them again.
Yeah, of course.
That
Send them
makes-
around.
Right.
But it's cool. Like people
It sounds
take the
cool.
time to edit. They're actual video editors. Like I don't know if they are, but they're like 13-year-olds that have a lot of talent.
And they're very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I like that they're 13 and they're watching, they're obsessed with Dawson's Creek enough that they're putting their editing chops to good use.
Yeah.
Let me show you the love story within 2 minutes.
Yep.
And it's body language, right? A lot of body language. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
No, it sounds good. But no, I don't watch that stuff.
Oh, you should get that kind of stuff on your feed. It's so
no, because I
whimsical.
I would like that, honestly. I would like it more than what's on my feed now. I mean, because they think I'm a freak. My Instagram thinks I'm a freak.
I do.
Because I'll stop and look at something like, what the fuck is that? But once you stop, you're done. You know?
Can't stop.
Like, I was like Travis didn't know that they fetishized armpit hair.
I had no idea.
Who's they?
They.
Instagram, I guess?
The culture.
Like
And
women's armpit hair?
Yes. Women with armpit hair has been fetishized. And I know that from Instagram. Because I would like stop and be like, does that lady have armpit hair? And then I'm like, oh, I get it. She's fetishized it. And then I like, okay, acknowledged, moving on. And they're like, oh, we see you like armpit hair videos. And I'm like, this is really not my thing.
I didn't even like it.
I'm not into it. And I'm not hitting. Maybe that's the other problem. That I don't hit like on anything.
That's what you have to do. You have to curate your feed. Otherwise, it doesn't know what to give you.
Right. And like pubes sticking out of bikini bottoms is also huge on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Unfortunately, I do.
Because first you stop and you go, does she know that, oh, it's a fetishized thing? Okay. And then you keep scrolling.
Or you're like, why is she positioned like that? Oh, she's showing off the pubes.
Oh, I got it. And they're like, okay, enjoy this for the next 2 years.
And it's like, oh, pubes.
You're like, oh my God.
For the next 2 years.
Yeah, you're like, how do I get out of this endless loop of pubes?
You wanted it.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did, because you stopped. We know you did.
Here's some more armpit hair.
Right. And then I don't know if they're listening. I was telling the guys today.
I'll tell you if they're listening because it'll show up on Troy and I's feeds.
I was like, have you seen it when the curvy girls are wearing flowing dresses with no bras or underpants, and then while they're cooking, the dude comes up and rubs their back under the dress?
I was like, that is so.
And yeah, that's what you said, right? You were like,
I've never heard that.
That's so oddly specific. There's no way that's a thing. And Troy was like, I've never heard this. And I go, okay. And I picked up For You page, scroll past a couple of wrestling photos, which were there for the right reasons. And then I'm like, boom, I pulled up 2 in no time.
The same thing, the rubbing in the back?
With flowy dresses on curvy girls while they're cooking. Yes, it's crazy.
And then he did the thing that people do where he said,
no.
yeah, it's everywhere. And I'm like, it's not everywhere.
It's not.
It is. It is.
Wow.
And they just keep, but they keep making those same.
Worse.
You know, it's everywhere because they keep I don't know. These content farms keep pumping out those same curvy woman in a flowy dress cooking with her, getting her back rubbed. Videos.
You think it's 13-year-olds like the ones that are doing Dawson's Creek edits?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who's filming these things. I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't get it. But I know that I stopped.
Someone in Westchester will not stop watching these videos.
Right. Because
Give him more.
I stopped on one. I thought it was very strange. I was like, that's the whole video?
But you watched the whole video.
I would, because I said, where's this going? Pie in the face, some kind of gag? They're like, no. This is the whole thing. I go, oh, okay. But I watched till the end.
Watched the whole thing.
And they're like, okay, here's 10 more. And then I go, are these all the same? So I'm looking at them and going like, oh my God, they're all the same. That's so weird. But now I've looked at multiple. And they're like, don't worry, my dude. We know exactly what you like.
You're into this.
And I'm like, I'm not into this.
You got to reset your feed.
They go,
yes, you could.
You can. You can reset your feed on Instagram.
Just start liking stuff, right?
I know.
It's about what
I
you
have to
engage
like.
with.
Yeah, I have to like everything that is not that.
I got to find like Sopranos memes, I guess.
You can reject like suggested posts for 30 days at a time too.
Yeah, but sometimes the suggested posts are good.
Like not like a lady.
No, on your hard feed.
No,
curvy lady in a flowy dress.
No.
You know what gets me is Grok on X because it'll be like, it'll be like Sophie Rain will be like, turn me 180.
Who's Sophie Rain?
She's that OnlyFans girl.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be
like the most.
She'll pose and it'll be like, turn me 180. I'm like, oh, I want to see Grok do that. How does it do that? And then,
I'm just there for the technology.
And then I'm looking, I'm like, and then somebody will be like, Grok, put her in a burqa. And I'm like, well, I want to see Sophie Rain in a burqa.
Right.
And then it'll be like, Grok, turn her into a lobster.
Right.
And I'm like, I want to see Sophie Rain as a lobster.
Wow. You're just doing AI.
Wow. Yeah, that's just like, I think that might be a boomer.
Turn me around 180.
Yeah. Like, I think you might be stuck in boomer AI loops.
Yes.
I think that might be what you're confused.
Probably right.
I think that's more of a boomer AI loop that you're in.
Turn around 15%.
Because we're all talking about being kids in the 90s, but you were like 29 in 92, so.
I was a senior citizen.
Yeah. You were already like, you were the weirdo that was hanging out with the high school kids. Like, I'll buy you beer. Yeah, no, but it gets you.
See, look, Grok put her in a nice workout suit. And I'm like, well, I want to see her in a workout suit.
I want to see that, and isn't it amazing that you can do that?
I'm like, wow, that looks really good.
Right, because you're. I forgot. You're very amazed by AI.
It's just funny because, like,
right.
I wouldn't think to see Sophie Rain as a lobster.
But have you?
Yes.
You have. Yeah. Again, I don't know.
My mind.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure this is the algorithm. You're directly interacting with this stuff.
Well, then I go deeper, and you go deeper, and I'm too deep. I want to get out of this.
I don't know how I did this. I went down one turn, and now I'm sitting here by myself in the hood, and my phone's been stolen. I don't know how it happened.
I'm telling you, it's all it takes is one turn.
Right.
One wrong decision.
Right. And then you're like, well, I'm in too deep now. I might as well see her as the lobster.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I get it. James on Long Island. What's up, James?
Hey, boys. I would argue that our American society, peaked in the 90s, and Danielle just made, and you guys are making my case for me right now. There's nothing original. Everything stopped its originality at the end of 1999. Everything is just recycled. And being a guy who was born in 1967, I got the 70s, the 80s as a teenager, and the 90s as a 20-something. So I might have the generation beat you guys.
Maybe. I mean, first of all, Super Agent Tony Burton is requesting that the Drew Barrymore photos get posted on our socials. Oh. So if you want to throw it on Instagram stories.
Not really.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was only saying if you want to be polite.
Nobody's going to be angry about that.
No. They'll be psyched about that.
I'll do it. I don't want to. Man.
It's not a. That's not a bad call.
You'll do it.
I mean, you don't have to have a meeting about it. We're doing a show.
Danielle's going to do it.
In the night, because that was the case. Like, and part of it is the internet kind of erasing timelines and making everything current. But like, it really wasn't nearly as cool to be into old stuff in the 90s. Like, your parents' stuff was not like, maybe you found a Beatles song or whatever.
Right.
But generally speaking, it was you were into your stuff. And that's not as nearly as much the case anymore. It's either like,
well, look at what our stuff is.
Right, slop.
Yeah, it's like, how could you be proud of that? And some people are, but
it's either disposable slop or enjoying older stuff.
More people like old stuff now.
But I also think that, I really like old stuff. And that's why I do the show that I do. But if you're not into old, I do this like theater show sometimes.
Okay.
Right? Where it's like I don't talk. And if I do talk,
go ahead.
You get paid.
I get paid.
But I do it because I'm into old stuff.
What if I don't like old stuff?
Then don't come to the show.
Oh.
Don't come if you're into old stuff, okay?
But you don't talk.
But I don't talk. And I never talk.
People love old stuff now.
They love old stuff. But I also think that part of that, too, is because the economy around entertainment was so much more stable in the 1990s. Like, your distribution powerhouses for good and bad, that is what you did. So, like, you would see things have a lot of money invested into them to make good content. That also meant there were massive gatekeepers in front of content getting out to audiences.
Sure.
And I think that the bad side of everybody being able to create content, which many of us, myself included, have benefited from, is that there's no barrier of entry. So it makes it more difficult to, number one, find good stuff. And number two, put money into good stuff because it's a lot more difficult to make your money back.
And I feel like since, anybody can be a content creator like they are now.
Right.
Like it is we were focused
as is evidenced by this show.
Yeah. Like in the 90s, you had, let's say, TRL.
I love TRL. Remember they had to shut down Times Square because Eminem was there and people were too excited.
That's right. But everybody was focused on these specific artists and this specific stuff. And now it's like you can have 5 million listeners on Spotify.
And I've never heard of you.
And nobody's ever heard of you.
Right. It's just those 5 million and they're obsessed, but it's globally 5 million.
Yeah.
Which is a smaller piece of the pie.
But it's still amazing.
I mean, not only is it amazing, it makes you rich and famous, and it makes you fully successful. But it doesn't make you the national.
I just think we were more together back then.
When we had Together?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ironically,
they
right.
did In Together.
Yeah, when Limp Bizkit
and teamed up with Method Man. That was
wait,
huge.
wait. What's that? I didn't hear you.
And Together?
Shut the fuck up. Come on, a little louder. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's part of it. People are less prone to create good stuff that's meant to last now, whereas up until the early 2000s, everything was supposed to be made like from the 1950s and 60s up until the early 2000s. The idea was this stuff will have a life, and even more so, like that pocket of like the 90s into that probably 15 years of 90s into 05, maybe even further, when like syndication money became real, when like home video was a major thing. I guess it goes back to the 80s a little bit, but that's when it was like, oh, this stuff is going to last forever. Whereas now it's like, how do we just like monetize this immediately?
It's all disposable.
Right. And then, and then we'll just throw it in the trash heap afterwards. Because you can't like possibly go back and enjoy it all. There's like a limited amount of stuff. And you're like Pluribus, for example, is a show that if that came out, I don't know, 15 years ago, it would have been like, that's the show. Mm-hmm. And now either you've seen it and you're obsessed with it, or you have never even heard of that thing. Yeah. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to discuss today. If you want to see those Drew Barrymore photos with her and I, just like connecting instantly. We haven't spoken since then. Can you believe that?
What? I can't believe that. No.
Was there a follow on IG?
No.
Really?
She didn't follow me.
Did you follow her?
Yeah.
You should have reached out and said hi.
Yeah. Why didn't you DM right away?
I'm not going to do that. I do the follow, and then maybe that's like, well, that was what I did with Yam Yam.
Jam.
Jam. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
That's what I did with Jam Jam. He commented on one of our videos and then followed me. So then I followed back, so then he DM'd, and that's how relationships are formed. But I can't create a one-sided power dynamic.
No,
where
you don't
want
to look
bottom.
pathetic.
No.
You don't chase, you attract.
That's right. I don't chase, I attract.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't
right?
want to look thirsty.
No, I'm not thirsty at all. As is evidenced by the fact I haven't drinking one drop of water all day.
You look dehydrated.
I'm not. I'm just getting prepared for a marathon.
Oh.
But yeah. I'll do the follow, and then the next step is to follow back, and then the next step after that might be like I'll like one of her photos.
She's not gonna see that though.
If she follows me, she might. You know what I mean? Because people who follow you, it comes up like this person, that person. Yeah, I'll be prioritized now, and then that's how it grows. But if it's not, I can't push to step 3 if she hasn't accomplished step 2.
Your paths will cross again.
Mm-hmm.
If they're meant to be.
Yeah.
I have every faith in the universe.
Yeah. It'll happen.
There you go. What's up, Drew?
You remember me, right?
She will.
Of course.
We went to prom together.
Except then I watch her on like her talk show, and she talks close to everybody.
Oh, you should have seen the picture that I took of Monk setting himself on fire.
That was you?
And then I got a little Vietnamese girl running down the street.
It's an iconic photo.
I love to get out there and get my pics. I took another great picture of Jack Nicholson with the staff of this old hotel that he was in charge of.
You've always been the photographer here, Mr. Bennington.
The Bennington Show, weekdays at noon East and anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Hey, it's Alex Cooper, host of Call Her Daddy. I have had this SiriusXM music channel for about a year now called Unwell Music. I pick all the songs, so you already know the vibe. Throwbacks, Disney, Miley, Selena, Demi, Hillary, Justin, Britney, Rihanna. I'm with you all day on the channel, giving you inspiration. Unwell Music is on SiriusXM Channel 3 or on the SiriusXM app.
Ready for big fun? Start for free at Chumba Casino. Sign up and enjoy a welcome bonus with gold coins and sweeps coins to explore hundreds of online social casino games, all from your phone. Spin, play, and discover something new whenever you feel like it, with no downloads needed. More games, more ways to play. Let's Chumba. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
What if I told you the food in your pet's bowl might actually be dead? That's right, most pet food has been cooked at such high temperatures that every live nutrient is destroyed. No wonder so many pets struggle with energy, digestion, skin, and coat health. For years, we've been helping people bring their pet's dead kibble back to life. Rough Greens is packed with the life vitamins, minerals, probiotics, omega oils, and enzymes your dog needs to live their happiest, healthiest life. But we didn't forget about your cat, though. That's why we created Meow Greens, a powerful, all-natural blend designed just for cats, with the concentrated nutrition from fruits and vegetables, digestive enzymes, and probiotics, all designed to support energy, skin and coat health, digestion, immune and joint health, and so much more. Whether you've got a wagging tail or a purring friend or both, Rough Greens and Meow Greens can help them thrive, because every pet deserves to live their best life. Go to roughgreens.com, use discount code BLUE to get a free Jumpstart trial back today. You would just cover shipping. That's ruffgreens.com, discount code BLUE.
Results may vary and are not guaranteed. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Text and data rates may apply. Is alcohol weighing you down? If you think your drinking is the problem, it may just be the tip of the iceberg. Underneath is stress, trauma, burnout. And it keeps resurfacing even if you're able to claw your way through a dry month. Choose Your Horizon offers an easy, private path to change. Online care designed by a Mayo Clinic-trained psychiatrist and used by thousands of patients nationwide. You get a same-day doctor consultation, plus FDA-approved medication that works by reducing the desire to consume alcohol, and is delivered discreetly to your door. Plus, one-on-one coaching options so that you're not doing this alone. Choose Your Horizon. No rehab, no judgment, just results. 65% of patients see real improvement in as little as 2 weeks, improving their health, their relationships, and their careers. Whether you're looking to cut back or quit, start today and get a free doctor consultation. Text the word CHANGE to 54504. Text CHANGE to 54504. Text CHANGE to 54504.
AI, AI, AI. We hear about it every day. But what if your bank put AI to work for you? At One United Bank, we do. Our essential money management tools are built with AI at its core. It gives you simple ways to create a spending plan and track your financial goals, to pay off debt and build savings. With One United, you will have the incredible power of AI to help you build wealth. Join the future of banking. Go to oneunited.com today.
The biggest win in a long time for Hoosier basketball.
From Blue Bloods to Bubble Teams, hear your school try to play their way into the NCAA tournament this week on SiriusXM. Experience the excitement of over 30 men's and women's conference tournaments, including the ACC, Big Ten, Big 12, and SEC on your radios, and by searching college basketball on the SiriusXM app.
It's a round out ball game!
For a full schedule of games, go to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. It was out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. ethos.com/free.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Welcome to NFL Flag.
Are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah!
No matter who you are, lace up your cleats, smear on your eye black, step out on the field and chase something. Chase a goal.
Let's get it.
Chase the big time.
Good job, ladies.
Chase rings.
Let's go.
Chase gold medals. Chase all of it. It's all up for grabs now. NFL Flag. Chase something. Visit NFLflag.com to find a league and start the chase today.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-613-8836. 800-613-8836. 800-613-8836.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Move things along.
Yeah, move things along. I'm not shirking my responsibilities. I have things to say.
But then it shows like, no, I really like this.
But
part right
that
here.
part's really good. I do. I like my music.
You do. You're very passionate about that.
I'm not one of those guys. I don't. And there's people in radio like that. It's really weird. Like there are some people in radio, which is traditionally a music-centered business.
Right.
But they're so into radio that their passion for music revolves around playing it on the radio. Like they don't have any actual passions.
Well, a lot of it comes down to like graphs and numbers, and this is charting here, and that's so this has to be good because it's charting here. It's not just like they just don't have taste. I guess
Right,
is what
where
it
it's
is.
like, no, I love like here are the things that I love. Here are the things that I don't love. By the way,
right?
You know, and you can instantly tell with a person the minute you start talking about it. You can instantly tell if it's like, oh, this is a person that I'm going to connect on, or if this is just a person who's like, here's a list of songs that are popular that I can listen to.
That's probably why like college radio back in like the 70s and 80s was so popular.
Right.
Because you just had people that were passionate.
Real people.
And they would just be like, look what I found. And you'd be like, what is this?
Right.
Like, what am I listening to?
Like, you know who loves his music? Eddie Trunk.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Loves his music.
He's the real deal.
Loves talking about his music.
Yes. He's very knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable, but in a way where it's like, he's not knowledgeable because he wants to know more than you. He's knowledgeable because he just wants to surround himself with this thing that he loves.
Yes.
And I think Eddie Trunk is great because he's got one of those things that like the enthusiasm for it becomes contagious.
Yes.
And whether you're into what he's talking about or not, you can just read that this is a person with passion. And when somebody has actual passion for a thing, I think generally it's like, yeah, I want to hear this person be passionate for it.
Yeah.
At least I hope so.
Especially it's great here, like when there are people that are on these stations that are so passionate about music.
Yes.
Like Jose Mangan.
He loves.
He is so passionate about metal.
Loves it.
He eats, breathes, and sleeps metal.
It's his life.
Yeah.
Like he uses the word metal to just describe like
life.
Positive.
Yeah.
Like this
how's
is
life going? It's fucking metal.
It's metal. like, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
yes. And hasn't changed one iota in 20 years.
He's the real deal.
Yeah. No, I love that. Well, look, there are things that I'm passionate about too, and that's where I'm going with my side hustle. I'm thinking about becoming a ranch ambassador. I'm thinking about it. I think it could be good. Do you know about this?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, I read this is the real deal.
I think this is a perfect gig for you.
I do too. Hidden Valley.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they make, right?
Condiments.
Right. Any specific come to mind?
Ranch?
Yeah. Honestly, and this is straight up, because I don't fake the funk on this stuff. I blow up Dunkin' Donuts, but you see me drinking Dunkin', right? I love Dunkin'.
Yep. Although you are drinking Starbucks today, but
because I came from the opposite direction. I'm not happy about it. I'm not thrilled. You know, I'd prefer every time I hold a Starbucks, I go, you know, it's great to have a coffee in the morning.
It's not Dunkin'.
This could be better. And I don't like that feeling. This could be a lot better. And if I keep up, you know, with my change in directions, I might just like leave earlier to loop around to get to the Dunkin' instead.
Smart.
I don't, you know, this isn't the same.
You don't even have a straw.
Oh.
Well, Starbucks has the sippy tops.
I hate it too.
They don't have straws?
They have straws, but because the top is a sippy top,
they're encouraging you to sip.
And I sip with the sippy top. But like I do
Grab a straw.
You should plunk a straw in that bad boy.
You could.
You want mine?
No. Oh, God, no.
Sam, there was a time when this studio was stocked to the brim full of redundancy straws.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, here's the thing. The sippy top, I'm glad you guys asked.
Well, they would go through the sippy top.
Yeah, you could.
The whole, you gotta let.
Take my straw.
I went, oh, God.
Come on.
By the way, that's not the first
all
time he's
chewed up.
offered me his straw.
That's what I call it.
You know what I'm saying? Except the straw on the Dunkin' cup is a little girthier. Needle dick over here, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't have to bring it home.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone got it.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was going over people's heads. Sometimes people accuse me of being too intellectual in my humor.
Why is he so vague?
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's so heady, that Sam. No, because, see, when they make the sippy top, the hole is on the edge of it. And if I'm going to use a straw, it has to be in the middle.
Oh, you don't
It's
like
just
the
a mental
slant?
thing?
I don't like the slant. Yeah. Yeah, this is not built for a straw. You know.
This is weird.
I mean,
it has to be in the middle.
Sam is what he's into what he's into.
Yeah, it would really have to be in the middle.
Things have to be very particular.
Yeah, that's where you put a straw. You wouldn't put a straw.
But it's just funny, you'll forfeit a straw just because of where it is on the top of the cup.
Well, this is not built for a
So you'll go to a sip, which a sip sucks.
Oh, sip's
Well, the ice is getting all like.
Also the hole.
Oh, there's no
if you
ice
look at
anymore.
it, like, well, it's been here for a little while. The hole is designed for it's not a straw hole. Like you're putting a straw in a thing that wasn't designed for it.
You have to really push it in.
That's what she said.
I've put straws in those.
It's oval
Well, you have
shaped.
to really push it in the normal lid too.
And it's got the X on the normal lid. That's what you're supposed to have a straw, because then it hugs the straw.
I think it's meant to be.
It's meant to be a straw. Like the putting a straw in that is like you could put a straw in there, but it's not designed for that. It's not built for it.
You still can.
Sure, you could put a straw in anything.
There's probably straws right down there.
There probably are, but this is not a straw top, so there won't be a straw put in it.
You're a weird dude.
I'm not weird. I'm
like what you like.
I have principles. That's all.
You ever had a little squiggly straw at home as a kid that you would just pop in a little cup?
Get a squiggly.
Yeah, but I'm a little too mature for that now. Yeah, no, I mean, I
didn't like seeing it go.
Here's the problem with it.
Whoa, here it comes.
But you're not supposed to throw those out.
Right.
Yeah, those are
right.
plastic.
So what am I going to do? Bring it home? I'm not doing that.
I'll wash it for you.
Oh, I would never do that. I'd rather be thirsty.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, no way.
I mean, we've got soap in the kitchen.
Oh,
There'll be
I don't know.
insertion.
Yeah, there will be. You know there will be.
You think he would catch me bringing it into the bathroom?
Bro, I'd say, "Where's my straw?" And he'd have to stand up from his chair.
Let me grab it.
Yeah. Oh God, dude, keep the straw.
I don't want it.
And how'd you get it up with all those curls? You know what I mean? Like, oh God, that's disgusting.
Ribbed for his pleasure.
That's right. That straw was ribbed. No, that's oh God. Wash my straw. You. Oh.
I'm just trying to be a good producer.
I appreciate it. But that's all to say, I'm also not faking the funk with Hidden Valley Ranch.
Right.
You know when the last time I ate Hidden Valley Ranch was?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, it was about 13 hours ago. About 13 hours ago.
Are you very particular with your condiments? Like you need specific brands?
Yeah, but like it doesn't just have to be one brand. There are multiple brands, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to store brand ranch or something like that. I would try to go Hidden Valley as often as possible.
But that's a ranch dressing.
Right.
You don't want a ranch
that's what it
dip?
is. It's the same. It's all the same.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the same.
Oh.
Ranch is a thick dressing.
Oh, okay.
So you can dip in it. But yeah, I mean, it's a good question. But yeah, no, it's the same. Yeah, because I put some tendies in the air fryer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because the other thing I like to do is I like to go online and find substitutes for fast food items that you can buy in supermarkets.
Yeah.
You know? So I found the brand that is very similar to Chick-fil-A.
Really?
And they do nuggets and tenders.
What's the brand?
Yeah, what's
It's
the
like
brand?
in a-
Because I've got my own.
They sell it in Target. It's in a green bag.
Impossible?
No,
Are you eating a
Sounds like it.
I almost threw up there just for a second.
You should try.
Impossible. It'd be they're impossible to eat.
Yeah. Try the Costco chicken bites.
Yeah?
They're so good.
And you can get a ton of them.
I mean, A bag as big as my torso.
Ooh, wow, I'd like something bigger than that. But I think...
yeah,
no, that's...
great.
Okay, I will try that. Yeah, it's like nature something or something or other at Target. But it's made with like, it tastes more like it's made with real stuff than like Dino Nuggets or something.
And these are tenders.
These are tenders. I get the nuggets too.
Okay.
But the nuggets are more like chunks than a
That's
nugget.
what the Costco ones are.
Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need. Because that's what Chick-fil-A has.
Yeah.
But so I was eating them with my Hidden Valley last night.
you.
They were really good too. It really.
So
good.
what you're saying is
and
you
I
would
put
be-
some Diet Coke over ice to pair with it.
In a glass?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for you.
This pairs well with the Diet Coke.
Yeah. I made my Target chicken tenders in the air fryer, and had some ranch dressing with it, or ranch. I guess they say dip is thicker
A little
and
thicker, right?
if you say so, but I don't know the difference.
I couldn't tell the difference.
No, it was still delicious. And then paired it with a nice Diet Coke over ice.
Yeah. Crisp. Was it crisp?
Very crisp. Yeah, because it was from a can, except the can wasn't refrigerated. So I decided to put ice in a glass.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it was very fresh. You know? And then that's right. That's exactly what
You
happened.
guys are making all the Foley sounds.
And then I put it over ice, and it was really nice. It was a really nice flavor combination. Really hit right.
Was this dinner for one?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. I decided to treat myself to dinner after the children had already gone to bed. Because you know what happens sometimes? They ask for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's certain foods. Sometimes when you have a certain type of palate, your children like to eat off your plate as opposed to the reverse.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No. And I didn't want to be disturbed. So
This is daddy time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I had an appetite to satiate. But then at the same time as this was all happening, ironically,
That's ironic?
Not really. I saw Hidden Valley is looking for ranch ambassadors, not Lance Basseters, ranch ambassadors. And this is, I guess, this is the big announcement.
Do you eat ranch?
Yep.
Dream in ranch?
Yeah.
Live for ranch?
Kinda.
Then we've got a job for you.
Hi, I'm Chief Ranch Officer here at Hidden Valley.
Oh.
This summer, in honor of America's 250th birthday, we're hiring our first ever ranch ambassadors to spread the flavor of America, ranch, all around the globe. Picture this: summer, Europe, you and a suitcase filled with ranch.
Nice.
Sound too good to be true?
Yes.
Well, as they say in France, au contraire. You'll apply as a team, and if hired, we'll send you on an all-expense-paid trip, spreading the flavor of America, ranch, abroad, and capturing your content along the way. Just imagine the expressions when you introduce them to ranch and fries, pizza, fish and chips, escargot. To learn more, visit our site. And remember, the flavor of America is in your hands.
I feel like it's a great idea. I mean, I can't tell you. I look at all those foods. I am the type of guy that would go to a foreign country and bring ranch.
Yes.
And just like really just to get through whatever slop they were feeding me, smother it in ranch just to make it palatable.
I think Balin did that.
Balin Dupree?
Yeah.
I get
They
her.
went to London this season, and I think she brought ranch with her.
I'm telling you right now, fish and chips with ranch would be amazing.
I don't know if I would dip
You like
fish.
fish?
I mean, I don't hate it. You know, if I'm in a pickle, if I'm in a real pickle, I'd have to be in a real pickle though. Like if that's the only option.
That's
and by the way, fish and
That
chips
is
is
surprising.
No, not really.
I mean,
'cause
it's deep fried and there's not a lot of flavor to it.
fish
so.
and chips is deep fried fish.
There's flavor if you go to Long John Silver's. That's real.
But that's only if you want to go fish.
Right.
I eat turkey.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You eat turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah, I do.
I heard a key word in that video. Team.
Yeah, there was.
Apply with your team.
There's 2 people though.
2?
Only 2. And I told him, well, I can't do 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
it's
Apply with your partner.
with a partner. It has to be only one other person.
Okay, I'll do it. That's fine.
That's the bottom of my list. Everyone would have
I don't
to
hear
say,
anybody else stepping up.
Everyone would have to say no.
Hey, what about me?
Fine.
Hey, we'll go to France.
Yeah, I think fish and chips with ranch would be great. I think pommes frites with ranch would be great. I definitely do have ranch on pizza because you get buffalo chicken pizza with ranch. And it's the best.
Yep.
And Mike can back me up, a great source of protein.
Ranch?
No, with the chicken on the pizza.
Yes, chicken.
Buffalo chicken pizza.
Is that
great source of protein?
Do they have buff chicken pizza in Europe?
No.
You may have to import that as well.
Yeah.
That's true. I might bring some chicken slices with me. That's a good call, Mike. Thank you for that. Yeah, I would. And honestly, that's true. I might have to bring some buffalo sauce with me as well.
This is not a buffalo sauce mission.
Well, buffalo and ranch just pair so well together.
They're perfect together.
They really do.
Gotta try barbecue and ranch. Remember?
I have not tried barbecue, and I've tried barbecue and I've tried ranch, but mixing them together, I haven't tried, but I would.
That's wild.
No, it's what?
It's a wild thing
You're
to
a
do,
foodie,
or
come
wild
on.
that I haven't done it. Yeah. Well, he's not a foodie; he just consumes a lot. Yeah, that's different.
I thought you were.
Sometimes people gorge themselves and then they claim foodiedom, but that's not what that is.
You've seen that happen before?
Yeah. Yes, I have, but I would argue that if you're eating 12 flying saucers from Carvel in a single sitting, you're definitely not a foodie. You're not really taking the time to appreciate.
Of it. Yeah, true.
Oh, they didn't even open applications yet.
Oh, no?
No.
Probably because they know they found their guy.
You think that's it?
Last professional broadcaster.
Applications open in 19 days.
Oh, I better get ready. I got to really sell them on this.
Yeah, we can do that.
What do you mean we?
Like it says like apply with your partner in ranch.
I'd rather take hot dog.
He doesn't even have lights in his apartment.
I know, and still, I get him out of that dark apartment and bring him to Europe. Barbecue and ranch is a popular tangy and creamy combination, typically made by mixing equal parts, 2-to-1 ratio, barbecue sauce and ranch dressing.
I'm not talking mix. I'm just talking like dip.
Dip it in barbecue, dip it in ranch.
Well, maybe.
Or it's already in barbecue, then you dip it in ranch. I got no problem with that, because that's what you do with buffalo. Mm-hmm. Like if you have wings, it's already in the buffalo, and then the deeper you go, you get that nice little buffalo swirl in the ranch.
Art class.
You think it's crazy to... That's right. You think it's crazy to combine barbecue sauce and ranch?
I just... It's not something that like my palate would crave. I think because the buffalo is like almost tangy, so the ranch almost kind of helps neutralize it a little bit.
Cool it down.
Right. Where like barbecue just tastes good alone. It's sweet, has a sweetness to it.
But that's the sweetness goes cool against the
cools
ranch.
down the sweetness as opposed to cooling down the spice.
I think it's like good barbecue sauces can just stand alone.
But, I mean, it could.
I agree. But it's just
you could also do it this way.
Yeah, every other bite maybe.
Well, maybe I'll try it.
Every other bite.
Yeah.
One for you, one for me. Eric in Pittsburgh. What's up, Eric?
Hey, Sammy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just great. Thinking about options for the future. Ranch basseting.
Two quick things. I don't know if it's possible, but my 16-year-old son might love ranch as much as you, and I want to give you 3 things that he puts it on, or 4 things he puts it on that I just don't. It blows my mind.
Okay.
And it's funny, we're just talking about this combination: barbecue ribs, barbecue pulled pork, tacos, hot dogs.
Hot dogs with ranch
is gross.
That's a wild.
I'm sorry. I know. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Now, Sammy, did you have you taken the kids to Great Wolf Lodge?
No, but they want to go bad.
Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't know if you mentioned it before.
Mm-hmm.
They're offering a milkshake with ranch and a chicken tender in it.
Ew. All right, mixed into the
They
shake,
are definitely doing that. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, the ranch is mixed into the shake, and the chicken tender gets stuck on the top.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I know.
I mean, look.
My son, of course, was like, Dad, I'd definitely try that. I'm like, you're gross.
Thank you, Eric. I mean, when in Rome, you know what I mean? That might be worth.
I don't know if Great Wolf Lodge is considered Rome. It's not considered a place where you're like, well, I'm here.
Great Wolf Lodge is the Rome
it's just
of
in Pennsylvania.
Ranch dressing milkshakes. You know?
Why? Because they made it?
And you wouldn't have it anywhere else.
No, you shouldn't.
No, but they know how to do it right, I think.
Gross.
Sounds good. Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
If there's a vegan version, I'm looking at this picture. That looks delicious.
A ranch milkshake?
Yeah. If it got tested enough, it must be good.
That's true. They've never made anything gross. Let's see.
Thank God Troy's is.
Something creamy, dreamy, and totally unexpected is making its debut. Ranch milkshake. I don't know. I mean, just the idea of taking a ranch cup and just like
Drinking?
Down the
No,
hatch is
riddle me
tough.
this. Would you have some
tough.
ranch and fries and then take a sip of your milkshake almost in the same bite?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Where I go.
Now imagine they
No, that's I see what
figured
you're
out
saying.
a way to just marry it.
You're saying like when you take your sip without finishing your bite.
Yes.
Like so it all
And
mixes
you're like,
and matches.
ooh, that was a little bit of a savory sweet.
Yeah, like it's
Ooh.
salty. Like you'll take a French fry and put it in a Frosty.
100%.
Right.
But I think to Danielle's point, and I absolutely do this, when you want all the flavors combined, you literally take a bite of something and then you don't swallow it. You keep it in your mouth and then you take a sip and then you chew and everything mixes together.
I never ever do that.
Oh, I've done that many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I keep my liquids away from my solids.
Because every now and then you'll, well, you're not going to win friends with salads.
Solids.
Oh. You got one hole for each?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I do that actually frequently because sometimes you'll find this incredible flavor combination that you never would have seen coming.
Yep.
You know? Like sometimes it's even as simple as that Coca-Cola hits the like Chick-fil-A chicken tender or whatever.
And washes it down.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's unimaginable. You can't even.
Unimaginable?
The pleasure. The great pleasure. That's true. That's true.
Right?
Benny in Ohio. What's up, Benny?
Salutations, boys, and Danielle.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Sam, have you ever tried ranch on pizza?
Well, only on the buffalo chicken slice that I was referring to earlier.
Well, no, you tried like on just a regular pepperoni or sausage, whatever. It's great, but also, what kind of appetizers do you like? Like the deep fried pickles, like the deep fried spears? Because them with ranch, oh my God, it's amazing.
Dude, do you understand? Like, I will take bread out of a bread basket and dip the bread in ranch.
What?
I'll dip bread in ranch.
Butters for bread.
Well, sometimes it's ranch.
No, it's never.
Toasted or just bread?
Like a roll. You know
like
what I
when
mean?
they bring the table bread.
Like if you order for the table.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes if I order onion rings for the table, I'll try to dip one in ranch real quick. I mean, you never know what's going to happen after that.
No, it's true.
But I'll dip an onion ring in ranch. But yeah, if they bring a bread basket for the table and it's all like little rolls, 100% I'll rip off a piece of the roll, dip it in ranch. It's amazing.
I love that.
How is
do,
the
right?
ranch already at the table? What kind of restaurants are you going to?
That's a good question. Maybe it won't even be a restaurant. Maybe I'll be at home.
You're like, honey, we got any rolls?
Well, if we have got a baguette, we got baguettes all the time. So you get a baguette, you make a little, you rip off a little piece of the baguette, dip it in your ranch. It's unbelievable. Because you're right to ask about the toast. Like it's got the hard crust to it. Yeah, and you don't like.
Man, you love ranch.
You don't cover it in ranch. You know, you're thinking too ranch heavy, but you dip it in the ranch, you pull, and then boom.
It's a lubricant. It's a little. The
It's a
bread's
lubricant.
kind of dry.
It's a little dry.
That's what the butter's for.
There's no butter on it, just ranch.
Butter and salt on a baguette?
No salt, just ranch.
Okay.
You know, that's what would be on it in this instance. Yeah.
Olive oil?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But it's like, where's the ranch?
That's what I would. Right? Like it's like, that's like okay, bread and olive oil. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're all having a very classy like.
So like, if we go out, let's say there's a re-signing, and we go out for a nice meal. The waiter brings the bread basket. Are you gonna be like, excuse me?
Just to prove to you guys, and also because I think you guys would find it entertaining, I'll order a cup of ranch. Yeah, a cup of ranch with the bread.
Hey, excuse me. When you bring out the bread,
I don't know if anybody told you this is my dinner. Bring out a cup of ranch with the bread.
Pardon me, garçon.
Garçon. A cup of ranch if I could trouble you.
A what?
Cup of ranch. You know, one of the little plastic disposable guys.
Yeah, you don't have to make it all fancy.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I love.
Yeah, you
I love
really
ranch.
do.
You got to try it on normal pizza. He's
I
right.
will.
It's good.
It is?
Mhm.
Is ranch got dairy in it?
Yeah.
Are you done with ranch?
Yeah.
Shit.
I know, it's sad.
Is that tough for you?
Yeah, I used to fuck it up at the dining hall.
Oh, I can
Like with
imagine.
my pizza slices.
Yeah.
You know, just pump it a little bit. And...
Onto the pizza slice?
Yeah, or on the side to dip it.
Wow.
Really
I
good
picture
stuff.
good on pizza.
Really good
Especially
stuff.
a pepperoni pizza.
I don't have toppings on pizza.
Oh.
Other than
No-
the buffalo chicken slice.
No pepperoni?
No.
Now, for the buffalo chicken slice, you put your own ranch on, right?
No, it comes with ranch.
Oh.
I go to a real pizzeria.
Yeah, but I'll just put my own ranch on it.
No, it comes with
because then I'm in control.
No, I'm not a pizza man. I trust the pizza man. I don't need to be in control. The pizza man knows what he's doing.
Right. The pizza man.
I trust my pizza man.
I forgot about him.
Pizza man. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get the gig. You know what I mean? Because I don't really like travel all that much anyway.
No, you try to avoid it as much as possible.
I don't like travel, and I don't like global travel. I don't like going to other countries.
No, you can't drive to Europe.
I hate that. I have no interest in going to Europe.
You were there. I saw you over there.
I know. That was fun when I saw you. But was I like, I can't believe I'm here in Amsterdam?
You were like, I want to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't.
I'm good. We did it.
I didn't need to be there. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
Hanging out in Amsterdam of all places. That's it fun.
Yep.
But no, I'd be just as happy at home. Hitting up the mall, going to Chili's or something. That's fine too.
If you have some time off, you go to hit up King of Prussia.
I would love to hit up King of Prussia because you just go for the day.
And they got a Hooters.
They do got a Hooters. Hooters has good ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pairs nice with their...
It does. It pairs nicely with their boneless wing or like a buffalo tender.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to find a Hooters, though.
I know. You got to go all the way to King of Prussia. They're shutting them down in New York. Everywhere. There's none left in the city at all. No borough has them. Queens was the last one to have a Hooters that was open, and it's gone now.
Bro, come to Florida.
They got a lot of them still.
Land of the plenty.
That's great. Land of the plenty. I did see that, and I guess, I don't know how, Hooters, I don't know where Hooters got this reputation from, where it's like all these other chain restaurants can survive, but we're not just, frequenting a Hooters. It's so fun. It's delightfully tacky. Everybody's having a good time. You know what I mean? It's 2026, okay?
Some people go straight from their flights.
I know. I see. I love it.
We've seen it.
I love seeing the full families with their luggage in the Hooters.
Yeah.
But I saw around here, they're gonna put up an Applebee's IHOP.
What? I saw that.
Yes, a combined Applebee's IHOP. And my favorite quote that I read in the coverage of this was that when you go inside, you can pick your environment based on the occasion. So, yes. So is this maybe if it's just a friendly get-together, you go to the IHOP. But if it's a real business luncheon, you'd go to the Applebee's. You see, so they designed the interior. So it's not just that they have all the same, all the food. They're not just combining the menu.
Oh, it's not they're just in the same spot?
It's one building.
It's like you go to the left or to the right.
But inside.
In the same building.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
But it still looks like an IHOP over here and then looks like an Applebee's over
That's
here?
What I was
or are
thinking.
they merging the look?
No, the looks are separated, but I think you can, but they share a kitchen.
You can order whatever you want no matter what table you're at.
My assumption is, when I looked at this, the way I read it was you could get a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity from even if you're sitting in the Applebee's section. Oh, damn. It's not it's not food court style. The same way if you go to a Pizza Hut Taco Bell, you're free to order a chalupa and a personal pan.
Yeah, but you got to go to two separate registers.
You do?
Oh, wait, no.
I don't think so.
Not all of them.
I don't think so.
No, never mind.
I don't think so. They know you might want both.
Yep.
They know that they both have great offerings. Sometimes I'll go crazy. I'd like an American pizza and a Mexican pizza.
Whoa.
Feeling crazy.
Right. And then they like it that I call it an American pizza. I go, this ain't Italian. Okay.
No.
It's Pizza Hut.
It's cardboard.
Yeah.
Look at the inside.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, we got a cool apple over here. It's very...
I'd be sitting there for hours trying to figure out which section to sit in because I love both those establishments.
Yeah.
I just look back and forth I don't know, that dude's back again. He just stands there for hours trying to figure out where he's going to sit.
Oh, it's in Westchester.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Maybe that's where you have your party.
That's a great idea. Rent the place out. And then have some people sitting in the Applebee's, have other people sitting in the IHOP, and they have to figure out which is the favorite. But they don't know for sure.
Yeah, you can order both brands in a single order.
See? So I can go okay, I'd like a fajita. I'd love a sizzling fajita and a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity, please. And they're like, yeah, that's no problem at all. You're at the Applebee's IHOP.
Oh, it's going to smell so good in there.
It's going to smell incredible. I remember my wife never let me hear the end of this. She was very upset about it. We had it was well, I know exactly when it was. It was probably it was 2020. It was either late February or early March of 2020, and we had a babysitter over the house. So, and I was like, you know what? It's the middle of the afternoon. I looked at my wife. I go, Jess, why don't we go out to lunch? It's been so long. We got a babysitter here. Why don't we go out to lunch spontaneously? When was the last time we got to do that? And she was like, okay, great. She was like, do you think it's safe? And I looked at her. I go, what do you think? What do you think they're going to do? Shut down all restaurants? That's what I said to her. It was like 2 days before they shut down all restaurants.
I remember.
I looked at her. I said, what do you think they're going to do? Shut down all restaurants? She was like, I don't know.
It sounded like an insane thing.
It was an insane
It was
thing.
exactly 6 years ago today.
Was it?
It was that Thursday, and then tomorrow was like the day.
Oh, yeah,
where
a couple
it was the
days
last Friday of
yeah.
school.
Wow.
We're
A
there
couple days
again.
ago was the anniversary of Rudy Gobert touching all those microphones.
Oh, that was great. That's when it was like work from home for tomorrow, and then we'll see what we're going to do on Monday.
Yeah.
You'll be gone for a year and a half.
2 weeks to stop the spread.
Right. But I go, what are they going to do? Shut every restaurant? She's like, okay, we can go. And we went, and she was like, where are we? I was like, well, I would like to go to IHOP for lunch. She was like, what? I was
She
like,
thought, oh, my husband's taking me out to lunch.
no, I literally was craving the sampler. So we went to the IHOP, sat down at the IHOP. We ate, dined in. I got the sampler. She probably got, I don't know what she got, eggs and flapjacks or something like that. I don't
Something
know.
for the lady.
Yeah, whatever. And the lady can have whatever she wants. And then that was the last time we got to eat in a restaurant for like 2 years. And so she'd be sitting there while we were locked in the house going, no, not the appetizer, not the breakfast sampler. They do an appetizer sampler. Because they have a good lunch menu as well. It's not just pancakes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Who the hell goes there for lunch?
I do. Yeah. I mean, like, when I say sampler, I mean, like, chicken tenders, onion rings.
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks, yeah.
Okay.
And they have a lot of good specials, too.
Yeah.
Did you get the Wonka pancakes?
No, but I remember the Wonka pancakes.
So good.
They were good?
Yeah, I went before I saw the movie. I forced all my friends to come.
And then we have to get the Wonka pancakes.
Loaded potato skins?
Oh, I'll bet they had them. Yeah, I'll bet those were included. They know what they're doing over there. Yeah. Oh, and the chicken and waffles.
Oh, chicken and waffles.
The chicken and waffles is so good.
I bet you it is.
I've Uber Eats chicken and waffles from IHOP before.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes, I've done that multiple times.
Wow.
It really is a treat.
Man, you love your Uber Eats.
Well, I don't have the time to just pop into the IHOP.
You're a busy guy.
So I got to Uber Eats the chicken and waffles from the IHOP.
You can get a waffle maker.
That's a lot of work.
I mean, you get a waffle maker. Now I'm going to the air fryer. Now I'm trying to find the right condiments.
Yeah.
No, they give it to you.
Give it to be prepared.
That's right. That's right. You know, look what's on my doorstep.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Chicken and waffles.
After the kids are asleep.
And of course. Of course. They probably love some chicken and waffles, but they're asleep.
They ever come downstairs and get mad because they see the food you're eating?
What are you having? I go,
They can smell it. Like,
yeah.
What is that?
Trying to fall
What's
asleep.
Daddy cooking?
I go, nothing. Yeah, there actually have been times where I've had to promise not to finish it all, and I'll put it in the fridge so you can have some tomorrow. That has happened. Yes.
Yeah, they hear the beep of the air fryer. They're trying to fall asleep. They're like, oh.
That was the dice I rolled last night. Because my son was asleep, my daughter was still up. And I go, okay, they have these like Tony boxes. I don't know if you know what these Tony boxes are, but they're like boxes where you put a little figure on top of a different like license, and they tell a story.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And Tony made those?
Tony Danza.
Oh. I thought it was Tony Burton.
No. Super Agent Tony box?
Yeah.
But so she had hers on. And so I go, okay, I'm far enough away. And she got the Tony box on. Here we go. And I held my breath and I hit it. And luckily I was successful.
Ooh.
Does it make a noise when you hit it? Boop. Do you try to beep?
It's very similar to the feeling we were talking about earlier this week when you get into an argument with your wife and then you think everything's okay, but the only way to find out is the PlayStation beep and whether or not you're in trouble. What are you doing? What?
Was that the air fryer?
What?
No. Go back to bed.
No, it was a smoke alarm.
Huh?
My phone.
Yeah, that was your phone? What? Like, hopefully just make her repeat herself enough that she gets annoyed with the conversation. Yeah, forget it. Andy in South Carolina.
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
Good.
First off, Troy, quiet as a mouse. He's absolutely killing it.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yes. So I've done extensive research into iHopplebees.
Good.
And
Good. I figured you
there's
had.
some exciting. Yeah, there's some exciting developments here for you. So, yeah, the way it works is it's split into two, and then IHOP runs until lunchtime, and then Applebee's tags in and they share the kitchen. But the menu has some specialty crossover items, including the buffalo chicken ranch omelet.
That sounds fucking unbelievable.
Which is a bunch of egg and then some cut-up chicken tenders tossed in buffalo sauce, topped with ranch and even more buffalo sauce with a side of pancakes.
That sounds outrageous. Thank God I started eating eggs, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's something that I could really enjoy. And it's healthy.
Yeah.
You know, because it's eggs.
A lot of protein.
Yeah, it's eggs.
Go get a pump on afterward.
Oh, I would. Just chicken and eggs. Oh, man, Andy. Buffalo chicken omelet sounds incredible. Thank you, my friend. Now, look, we got a lot to do today. I think before we go to break, let's not go right to break, because I'd like to assess after.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a listen, okay? We covered a lot, including Applebee's IHOP. Now, Applebee's IHOP will not be included in this little musical number, because that would be impossible. We just did it. However, the stuff that we did before that, it's all on the table. This is a musical tribute to the week that was here on Sam Roberts Show.
Great week of radio.
Oh.
Sam Roberts Show. Everybody knows it's Sam Roberts Show. Springtime in New York got everybody smiling. Run North got shafted at the LA Marathon. Heinz got a wild remix sauce machine. Sam might start smoking a pipe to look like a king. Chet Hanks looking sharp with the veneers. Drunk lady kicked off a flight, no headphones in her ears. Sam loves watching Barbarian up in the sky. That AI Tilly know what's on. What? Shit pie. Kanye live, nothing but bangers, no doubt. And Donna Kelsey's remodeling her floor in the house. Hey! Great week of radio. Sam Roberts Show. Everybody knows it's Sam Roberts Show. Great week of radio. Sam Roberts Show. Everybody knows it's Sam Roberts Show. And it's all available on demand. And it's all available on demand.
That was a great one. That was my favorite one in a while, to tell you the truth.
I got to be honest, mine too.
That was a real toe tapper. Was it expensive to get Tilly Norwood to sing that?
Yeah, no, she comes cheap. She hasn't blown up yet.
Yeah, that was a real toe tapper. Woo. And I'm also glad that, like, as much as the songs are meant to be fun, you snuck some serious news in there as well.
Right.
Donna Kelsey.
Yeah, of course.
And the renovation.
Yeah, right.
That was a big deal.
It's not all fluff pieces.
No, you can't all be fluff.
We're covering a lot of topics here. So.
A lot of topics. Yeah, we cover all of them. And you might be wondering, well, why are you playing that now? Because we're going to take a break. But when we get back, Bobby Cannavale is coming in. Yes, Bobby Cannavale in studio. When we get back, stay right there.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
I do have a beef with Shakira because one time her hips lied to me.
What?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, baby, when you're talking like that.
That's pretty good.
Been waiting all my life for that moment.
You're always free to do an impression. Chris does a couple.
Guy del Forte. Now try to do this.
Now,
No.
California.
The Bennington Show, weekdays at noon East and anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The Players' Championship is on SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio Channel 92.
Breaking back to the left of the cup in the middle!
The best field in golf stands in the way of Rory McIlroy defending his title.
The greatest group of players on one of the most exciting courses in the game.
He made it! Oh my goodness!
That's what the Players' Championship is all about.
Live coverage from the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass begins today at noon Eastern. The Players' Championship on Channel 92 in the car and the SiriusXM app.
Everything you got, light it up, cowboy. Go, 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 go.
All season long, IndyCar is on Fox.
The green is out and racing is on.
Alex Palou.
Sensational.
Auto Award. Joseph Newgarden.
Are you kidding me?
And Indy's top drivers put it all on the line. Every race, all season long.
He's going for it. Oh!
Fox is the home for IndyCar. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Attention investors, profits from your investment portfolio need protection. We all know stocks and equities don't just go up. At some point, a market correction takes place. You want to protect and profit, right? How? Check out the RV resort and vacation rental market. The best real estate play in the market today. It's booming. It does well in good economic times and even better in any downturn. Add something that can protect and generate profits to you. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com to learn more. That's resortpropertiesgroup.com. Talk to the experts about how to use your IRAs, self-directed IRAs, and 401k plans. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com or call now 888-307-1685. That's 888-307-1685. Early callers qualify for a free week stay at one of our affiliated resorts. Don't wait. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com, resortpropertiesgroup.com, or call 888-307-1685. Individual results may vary. Past performance is no guarantee of future results.
Donate your car and help support Tunnel the Towers. The process is quick and simple, and the proceeds from your generous car donation will go to support the good work that T2T is doing throughout our community. Any car is accepted, running or not, and we will pick it up for free. So if you have an extra car and you want to help T2T to help our first responders and our dedicated veterans, simply call T2T at 844-BRAVES. Avoid the hassle of trying to sell that old car. Instead, donate it and help Tunnel the Towers. That number again to donate your car and support Tunnel the Towers is 844-BRAVES. That's 844-BRAVES. Or simply donate your car online at todaysveterans.org. Your car donation really does make a difference. So call Tunnel the Towers today at 844-BRAVES.
Shamrock your St. Patrick's Day with the return of St. Paddy's Day Radio.
Wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
Pouring round after round of rowdy Irish anthems, all St. Patrick's Day long on Channel 28. Or tap into an exclusive pub mix and start painting the town green right now. Just open the SiriusXM app. Search St. Patrick's Day.
Everything you got, light it up, cowboy. Go, 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 go.
All season long, IndyCar is on Fox.
The green is out and racing is on.
Alex Palou.
Sensational.
Otto Award. Joseph Newgarden.
Are you kidding me?
And Indy's top drivers put it all on the line. Every race, all season long.
He's going for it. Oh!
Fox is the home for IndyCar. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
You know how those instant life insurance quotes work, right? Answer some questions online and bam, you've got a price. It's simple, except you have no idea how that algorithm came up with that life insurance rate. And research shows those companies can really overcharge. At AccuQuote, we don't hide behind algorithms, and our 40 years of expertise can save you up to 50% on your life insurance. Visit AccuQuote.com, that's ACCU quote.com, and discover up to a 50% difference in pricing for yourself. Visit AccuQuote.com.
Fed up with stubborn earwax? Get Wax RX from Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy professional ear washers have been used over 40 million times by medical professionals. Now you can get the same results at home with Wax RX, the personal ear wash system. Just like our professional ear washers, Wax RX flushes away stubborn earwax without a trip to the doctor. Don't be fooled by store brands and cheap knockoffs. Pull into a Walgreens, Walmart, or Shoppers Drug Mart right now and get the original doctor-invented Wax RX in the ear care aisle.
Investors and stock traders, listen up. Remember me? Dutch Masters from Carnivore Trading here. You've seen me on Fox Business as an expert trader for several years. Hey, To achieve 20, 30, or 50% annual returns in your growth portfolio, you have got to know the right sectors and stocks to be in. Carnivore's short-term trading account has turned in triple-digit returns year after year. That's right. Over 100% a year consistently. Our members simply trade our instant trade alerts in real time right alongside us. And now, with Carnivore Trading's new Direct Access program, we are live streaming direct from the Carnivore Trading desk to your phone or desktop. This is how trading services should be. Stop listening to people that don't make you money. Start trading with winners. Go to carnivoretrading.com. That's carnivoretrading.com. And start trading with the Lions of Wall Street.
Carnivore Trading is not a registered investment advisor, gives no investment advice, makes no guarantees, and does not manage your money. Historical performance is no guarantee of future results. The stock market involves risk, so invest wisely.
Navigating life stages, Caring Transitions offers support for every step of the way. For seniors relocating or downsizing, we offer a compassionate, individualized approach that provides comprehensive solutions. Estate sales, our experts will list your items on our exclusive online platform, CT Bids. Preserving memories and keeping your family's best interests at heart. And for those tough cleanouts, we're here to help. Visit caringtransitions.com. Caring Transitions, embracing new beginnings with confidence.
Now it's time to bring...
Radio guy named Martin Stone owned it, and he owned, like, it was like a big deal back when radio was a big deal.
They used to have that. Yeah, there are a couple spots in Westchester where it'd be like one rich guy.
Yeah.
Would own a bunch of like local radio stations, and they kind of just be his like playthings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he like hired me to do like he wanted like the audience to get younger because they were really an AM talk radio show station, and then he had the FM, but he wasn't doing anything with it, and he hired me. There's a longer story how I got it, but basically I commuted from Hoboken, New Jersey. At 5 o'clock every morning to be on the air at 6:30.
You were the morning guy.
I was the morning guy. I had the morning zoo, but I was 20 years old.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it was a sick show. It was like sick, and people like we got in trouble all the time.
You did?
Yeah, because like they weren't used to the FM being anything. There was just a bunch of old people listening to the news, and then they started this thing, and I was like, making prank calls, and
you're 20.
I was
just
20.
Like, yeah,
and it was fun.
Wow.
But it was like a long time, like 1990.
So how are you? I mean, was radio ever something you were passionate about, or was it just like kind of show business in general?
Yeah, I didn't know how to get into the business, as an actor. I didn't go to like acting school. I didn't go to college. And then I was weird. I was at a McDonald's down in the village, and the people from the radio station across the street at WNYU 89.1, which is a really good college radio station, or it was. Anyway, these guys were about to go and do their show that night, and they heard me talking, and they were like, "Hey man, you got a good voice. You want to be on the radio?" And they invited me up. And the guy's name is Ken Rosado. He's now he's the newscaster here on ABC. And it was Ken, and he hosted this show called Smokin' KC and the Cougine Crew, and he worked at that radio station in Westchester, and he was an obsessive broadcasting guy. And I was like, look, I really want to be an actor, so I'm going to audition and like try to get my foot in the door somehow. So I'll do this until that happens, and that's what happened.
That is a weird thing. Like when radio's your thing, you do hear voices like that. Like when I first I was in Syracuse doing radio when I was in college, and it was my then girlfriend, my now wife, she came up, whatever, she was visiting. And she did the radio. She I pulled her on, and she grabbed a mic and everything. Yeah. But I listened to her voice through headphones, and I was like, "That's an incredible voice! Like this is what you should be doing."
Yeah, yeah, I know. I always in that era too, like in the late '80s, early '90s, like talk radio was a thing.
Oh, for sure.
And I listened to talk radio, and I did. I started to like get in deep actually, and then I got hired at a radio station in Florida, and I went down there, and then they wanted to hire me in Des Moines, and that's when I went, wait a minute, I'm not going to Des Moines to be on the radio. I'm going to go back to New York and be an actor, and that's when I started working in bars and quit the radio thing.
Was there ever a moment like when you started acting where you were like, oh man, I was on the course of something before it started to work out? When you were like,
with the radio thing?
Yeah, like no, just thinking like, oh, I quit something that the wheels were spinning on, or were you pretty sure of your
I was
dream?
sure I wanted to be an actor. It's the only thing I ever wanted to do. I got a little bit caught up because we got a little attention with that morning show, and so I got an interview at Y100 in Miami, and I thought, and they were a big radio station at the time, and I was like, if I can get on the air at Y100, maybe I can get to Z100, and then from Z100, then I could turn that into an acting career. The whole time thinking, like, I'm going to turn this into acting.
Yeah.
But I was getting hired at these radio stations. I had to pull the plug on myself.
No, that's a smart and kind of disciplined way to be, especially young, like realizing I can't start this career because I think it will start the actual career.
Yeah.
Because you do get in too deep. When you're going to Des Moines, that's not, the next stop is not Hollywood.
No, but it was good for me. Like I said, I never went to acting school. So I didn't learn how to use my voice. I did learn how to improvise. I did all that. Really, I do look at my short radio career as being very beneficial to my acting.
How do you even wrap your head around, like, if you don't have any background in acting or schooling or whatever, how do you wrap your head around the idea that this is something you could do?
It's weird. I know. I don't know, man. Like I always showed like an interest in it when I was young. I went to Catholic school as a kid, and I wasn't allowed to go many places. My mother was a single mom, and so like whatever I had to do, whatever I could do outside of the apartment, it had to be connected to school or the church. And fortunately, this church had like an incredible theater group.
Wow.
The guy who ran the altar boys, who also ran the choir, who also ran the theater group, was this guy. His name was Joe Neglia, and he was like just an artist. And it was like a really thriving theater group. It was local in New Jersey, but he let me be in every play when I was 8 years old. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. By the time I got to high school, I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And but I didn't know how to do it. I just knew I had to live in New York City. So I just got myself here, worked in restaurants, and they have that magazine Backstage.
Mm-hmm.
I used it back then. I didn't have an agent. I just would go to these open call auditions, and I would nail them. I'd get them. I'd book them. And then, I was an audition reader. I just would do anything. I looked at like bars and restaurants as way stations. I'd quit them. I'd get hired and I'd quit a month later because I'd get a show that didn't pay or paid me $150 a week. And I just did that for years until I got a break. I was an understudy, and I went on, and I got seen by a casting director, and I got a TV show out of that. And
wow,
that was it.
As an understudy on like a stage show?
I was an understudy in a play. Yeah.
And the casting director was in the audience?
And the casting director, Warner Brothers casting director, this guy Mark Sachs, he was in the audience when I went on.
Oh.
And he was like, how come I've never met you before? And I came in and I met John Wells, who created, The Pit, ER, and he created Third Watch, and he came and saw me, and he was like, do you want to be in my next show? And that's how I got it.
Who was the guy that you were the understudy for? Was he like, of all days,
you know what,
to take off?
You know what? It's kind of a good story, actually. He's great actor. It's a guy named Mark McKinney from The Kids in the Hall.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Of course.
So this play was called, it was a French farce called A Flea in Her Ear by Georges Feydeau. And the whole production was cool. Bill Irwin directed it. It was a killer translation by the late Mark O'Donnell, who was a great former SNL writer. He was awesome. And this French guy who I don't remember his name, but anyway, it was a great cast, and Mark was casted it, and he, in the middle of previews, he got the Spice Girls movie, and he had to leave. So I really owe my career to the Spice Girls because Mark left, like, he got the reviews, and then he left. He had to leave, and I was his understudy. So I went on, and I was like, when I tell you I was ready, man, I was just ready. I had a little kid in a stroller, and I was like, this is it. I'm doing this. And I went on, and I did. I kind of crushed. I mean, it was good. It was good.
But
that's
a good
what part for me, and people were coming, and because it was sold out, and it was at the Roundabout, and so the right people saw me, and the right guys saw me, and that's all it took, man.
That's amazing.
It can happen.
I also feel like having a kid will do that to people. It will either it'll make you tap out and join the real world, or
double down.
Balls to the wall.
Dream.
This has to work. Now there's no more. This isn't just for fun anymore.
It's funny, like young actors will be like, they'll ask me for advice all the time, right? Like, hey, what did you do? What I did? I'm always like, hey, man, I don't know how to tell you what to do. I don't know how you walk through a door. I don't know how you walk, how you open a window. All those things contribute to like the molecules around you. So I don't know how to tell you what to do, but I can tell you to say yes. I always tell like young actors, just say yes to everything.
Yeah.
You just never know who's going to be there. You never know, like, if the guy who you're understudying, I don't want to understudy. I'm not really acting. Well, but the guy might book the Spice Girls, and you might have to go on, and Mark Sachs will be in the audience.
Right.
You know.
Or not. And then you do the next thing.
And then you do the next thing and you learn more.
So. And that's the other thing too, right? Is the building the skill set. Like you were just saying about radio. It's like, were you meant to be a radio guy? No, but like every experience builds that skill set and helps prepare you for what the next thing is, the next thing is, the next thing is.
Look, I take my job very seriously, the acting part of it. And, I don't know anything. I didn't go to school. But I do know that when I was hosting the morning show, I had all these voices and I had all these characters and, it's not as simple as me saying, for this character that I'm acting, I'm going to use this voice, but I do that.
Yeah.
There is something in me that knows I can play with my voice. And I've done it, and I did it in radio pretty successfully, and that did help me. And, for somebody who went to the Yale School of Drama, they went to some kind of class that they paid a lot of money for to learn how to use their voice in different ways. And I did the same thing. I just did it while I was working on this job.
What was the first character that you played that people started coming up to you and associating you with that character? Meaning, like, I'm meeting, Boardwalk or before Boardwalk Empire, when it's like, oh, I've seen you on my TV, that's you, and now if I see you in person, that's what I'm associating you with.
Gosh, I don't know, man. I've done so many parts, and you never know what somebody's going to stop you for. I mean, I think the thing I get most stopped for is probably Boardwalk Empire.
Right.
But, like when Third Watch was on, people liked that show. And then I did Will and Grace, and people stopped me for that show. I do a lot of theater. I'm always amazed when it's my favorite, when somebody comes up and they're like, I saw the mother with the hat, or I saw you with Pacino in Hurly Burly, in Glengarry, Glen Ross. I saw you in Hurly Burly. So I never know. I think I'm just like a long-time journeyman character actor. So it's not one thing. I never know what it's going to be. But I don't remember what the first thing was. The first thing probably was Third Watch.
How do you keep your cool when you're as things start building up and you start working with people like you just said, when you start working with the Pacinos and the De Niros and the Scorseses and these people that, like, if you're any kind of a student of the game, which you obviously are, like, you worship these people.
Yes.
And now you're in this spot where it's like, no, we're peers, right? Like how do you keep that cool?
I keep I have a good work ethic. I think I come from a long line of workers. So when I'm at work, I don't mess around. I don't bother people. I respect people's space. I've always been that way. And I freak out when I come home. Like when I come home, I'm like, oh my God. Like when I'm, doing shit around.
Yeah, you can say it. You curse.
You can?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Is there a delay?
No. First of all, great lingo.
Thanks. You guys use carts still?
No carts.
No carts?
No, we're fully digitized. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. But I wish we did have carts.
Remember slamming the carts?
Yeah, I wish. And I also for the producer job, it's like without carts, I feel like the producer job is really not. You know what I mean? Like if we were slamming carts and everything, I think it'd be more impressive.
Oh man.
But when you're going home,
when I go home is when I really lose it, and of course I do. But I think when I'm on set, nobody wants. I'm just aware. I watch and I observe, and like I said, I've done it all. I was an extra. I had one line. I had 5 lines. I have been a supporting character. I've been a lead. I've done everything. Mm-hmm. And I've watched over the years how people approach actors, how people talk to actors who are maybe of a different stature, and it's not comfortable. You don't want too much attention when you're trying to work. You don't want people to fawn over you. Like, it's an awkward feeling.
Sure.
So I try to just approach it like I'm supposed to be here and I'm doing my work, they're doing their work, and I always pick a moment like when it's over. to go up. Like I had to go up to Bob. Like I did this movie with De Niro, and he played my dad, and it meant a lot to me that he even did it. We wouldn't have made the movie if he didn't do it, and he had to sign on. So the whole movie, I barely talked to him. Small talk. Bob doesn't make a lot of small talk. He's just in the zone. Things here and there. And then on the last day, I did, and I said, I want to tell you how much it's meant to me. And I still don't want to take up too much of your time. And he said, come and sit with me. And he told me how much he appreciated that I didn't bother him the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, and how much he appreciated that I didn't fawn all over him. And I said, but you know how I feel. And he says, I know how you feel, but thanks for not telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, and probably that one moment of acknowledgement, too, is like that's
I'd rather come
meaningful.
off as aloof than annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I remember when I was doing vinyl, so I worked with the great Martin Scorsese, and, I like to say to people, I was in his pocket for like a year because that thing took a long time to get going, and there was a lot of rehearsal, and there was changing of the script, and dates changed, but that whole year I was in his pocket because it was in the front of his brain. And there's no better place to be when you're working with Martin Scorsese.
Sure.
He's just texting and sending you movies, and I got this idea, come over to the house. And then when it's over, it's over. But while it's happening, he wants you there. And it took me a while to get used to that. I remember one night we were shooting, and he came out of the tent, and he goes, where's Cannavale? And I could hear him, and I was in my chair off to the side. He went, why aren't you in the tent with me? And I said, I don't know, I just want to give you space. And he said, you don't have to give me my space. You're my guy. Come in there with me. And but again, I'd rather be that guy than I need this guy away from me.
Is it difficult when that ends? Like you said, when it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
But it's got to be a blast while it's happening.
Yeah.
And you know what the business is.
That's
you
what
know
it
it's
is.
going to end. But is it still like on an emotional level? You go,
With some people, it
Sure.
is. I really loved working with Marty Scorsese.
Sure.
That was incredible. I loved working with Al. Who you would assume are the people that I've had some great experiences. But for the most part, now, we all get it. You get really intimate with people, and then it's over.
When you're working with your partner, when you're working with Rose Byrne, is that difficult at all in terms of okay, we have this home relationship that is the sort of glue for life, but now we're kind of simultaneously switching on professional.
She's so professional at work. Rose is, she's just a pro. So the answer is no, it's not a problem. It's the same thing. There's a respect there. So I don't bother her with do we have milk at home or do I have to stop at home? I don't bother her with that stuff.
Right.
And we do church and state like that. And that's always worked out. She's awesome. She's such a good actress. And, you just want people to be comfortable when they're working. Acting is the actual acting, especially when it's on camera, it's just it's all day. You're sitting around waiting to do the thing that you really only get a couple shots to do, and then it's in the can. And it's you have to be ready.
Yeah.
That's why I watch Bob sometimes, and I'm like, that guy is so quiet and just doing his thing, and he's on his own. He's in his head, or he's doing whatever he needs to do to be ready for the 2 minutes we're going to shoot. And then those 2 minutes, you don't get another shot. When the day's over, the day's over.
Sure.
It's not like a play. Tomorrow I get to do it again. Everything, all your work builds up to that moment between action and cut. And it doesn't matter if you're friends with the person. It doesn't matter if they like you. None of that matters. What matters is that you're ready to go when they say action.
That's
and the
incredible.
best actors, they have a preservation about them that they can do that, because it's not easy to block out 150 people doing shit around you.
Right.
To do that. So I try to really respect that with every actor, Rose included.
But you're right, especially about being on camera, because I never really thought of it that way. But when you have those few minutes to make this thing, and especially if it's a very important scene, if you don't nail it, it's got to be a part of the thing. It's got to be a part of the show, the movie. It's going to be on camera, and now the world gets to judge whether or not you pulled off this story that hundreds maybe of people are all working on.
Yeah, and you have to not think about that at all.
Right.
All you have to think about is what the circumstances of the scene are that you're shooting a piece of. A piece of. Sometimes it's just a piece of the scene, right?
Yeah.
So if it starts inside but it ends outside, that might be 2 weeks apart. And I got to do the part that's inside today.
and then come back to it, figure out where you were.
2 weeks later, figure out. Yeah, and like that's what makes it hard. That's, you know, like when it's great when you see somebody who's never acted before be awesome. The Safdies, they're great at that, right?
Yes.
They find these guys, but like not everybody can do that. It's hard, man. And I know those guys work hard with those non-acting actors, but that's not a common thing. That's a real talent, and really, it's really a testament to their casting director. She finds these people, but it's not an easy thing to just go up there and nail it in the 1 minute you have, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, and you've played so many different characters, different types of characters, different personalities. I mean, when you're playing a character that's built on tension or aggression or whatever it is, that day, are you kind of having to hold on to that, or do you have to figure out how to have the on-off switch where it's like, okay, we're about to roll, time to turn it on right now?
It's a little bit of both. I try to do all my work before I'm there, so that I can know that I have something inside of me that I've worked on that I can access, and then accessing it sometimes is harder than other days. That's why the atmosphere has to be right, and if somebody's fucking with me by talking to me too much or making jokes or whatever it is, like that can throw me off.
Sure.
So again, this thing of concentration, it's hard, man, especially nowadays when, like, you know, you got motherfuckers like doing content on their phone
on set
next
or
to you
yeah.
on set. I mean, I've been in movies like that, and they want you to be in their content, and you just want to throw them off the fucking cliff or whatever, you know, wherever you are. But there's just a lot of distraction, and
I mean, to go from I don't want to fawn over this person all the way to not only am I going to bother them, I'm going to try to get them in my TikTok.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
That happens. I mean, you know, we're all here for different reasons.
Right. And that's kind of a dead giveaway, isn't it?
You know,
you kind of instantly
that's living.
know.
That's life. But I do know, like, I try my best to keep that space sacred because I've worked with the best. It's fucking the way it is.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Yeah.
But it's just the way it is. If you work with these people and you get to see what the kind of concentration they have and the career they've had, you know, it's impactful. It's impactful on me.
Yeah.
As somebody, like I said, who has a good work ethic, like a normal working man work ethic, that combined with the kind of work ethic that those pros have, Bob De Niro, you know, fucking Nicole Kidman, Jamie Lee Curtis, like, you know, the kind of concentration and focus that they've had over an illustrious career is something that has rubbed off on me.
The show, by the way, that we're talking about is Scarpetta. Right now, you can stream it on Prime Video. And Nicole Kidman is starring in it, Jamie Lee Curtis and everything. And I heard you telling a story.
Like that? I tossed it up.
It was very nice.
Huh?
It was very nice.
Slam a cart for a clip?
Listen, you're a pro.
I'm not slamming any carts, right?
No, we're back at Mount Kisco. No, but I did hear you telling a story about getting a random text from Jamie Lee Curtis and being like, hey, we're doing this. I'd love to have you on. And that's kind of how it got started.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get stuff like that, first of all, how do you know if it's actually Jamie Lee Curtis and not some weirdo who got
First
your
of
number?
all, how do they get your number?
Right.
So, okay, I don't mean to drop names here.
Please drop
names. But what am I going to do? Like, again, it's not my fault. These are the people that I work with. So the first time that ever happened to me was Chris Rock.
That's a good one.
Chris Rock just texted me and he went, it's Chris Rock. This is my number. Call me. And I was like, hello? And it was him.
Is there any part of you that goes, I don't know if I should call, because what if it's not? What if it's just some random?
I guess I'm not that cynical.
Good for you.
No.
Good for you.
So, and he told me straight up, I was like, hey man, I just have to ask you, how'd you get my number? And he said, I'm famous. That was his answer. I'm Chris Rock. I'm famous. And I went, so moving forward, he goes, yeah, any famous person that calls you, just don't ask them. They got it because they're famous.
Right.
I said, oh, okay. So that's just what I assumed.
Learning experience.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever asked anybody for their number. They just have it.
Right.
It's wild.
It's just there.
It's just there.
Right.
It's wild. And Jamie Lee got it. Jamie Lee Curtis got my number, and she texted me, would you be interested in playing my husband? And I said, tell me more. And she called me and pitched the whole thing to me, and you know, she's been involved with this for a long time. I think she's had the rights for a while, and she's a huge Patricia Cornwell fan. And I had gotten a little heads up from Nicole. She texted me saying, you know, Bobby, you around next whatever. We might have something. I was like, yeah, let me know. But I don't tend to like call everybody and go, hey, Nicole Kidman just texted me. Can we find out what this is? Like, I just let it go.
Yeah.
So, because you just never know.
Right.
This business.
No, I think that's probably the healthiest way to do it.
Yeah. But that's how that happened. Yeah. Jamie.
Are you famous enough that you can get other famous people's numbers too? Are you in the Get Any Famous Number Club?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
I feel like you should.
I think I'm on the borderline of like that guy and they know my name, but like I'm sort of still straddling that, you know? I don't think I'm like I'm not a household name, but I'm definitely the guy from The Thing.
Yeah, which is a good place to be.
It's okay. Yeah.
I think you're pretty near a household name, if not a full-on household name. You're a household name in my household. So.
Oh, thanks.
You know.
I mean, I don't mind being like I don't mind getting the facial recognition. Last night I went with two dads from the school, and I was like, let's go check out this place in Bushwick. And it was like a total hipster place, but they are like famous for their steak frites, the steak au poivre frites thing. And so one of the dads is always on the fucking social media, and he was like, look at this thing. And I couldn't get it out of my head for like 3 days, this video of this steak au poivre. And I was like, all right, let's get in my Subaru, let's go over to Bushwick, and let's see. I don't know anybody there, but if there's a line, we'll figure it out. And sure enough, we got there, and they took care.
Hey.
That's what I like.
There it is.
That's when it's good to have the recognition.
Yes.
For me, that's.
But I also love that you pulled up in the Sub. You know what I mean? Like unassuming.
Yeah.
I'm just a dude in a Subaru.
Come on, it's 4-wheel drive.
That's it. 100%. 100%. I've watched you have to address this on this entire press run, everywhere that you go.
What?
How sick are you of talking about this goddamn bearded dragon? You know, I mean. Can you believe what a thing? I mean, you must go home and look at this bearded dragon going like, this is...
Funny enough, I love the bearded dragon, but I just don't want to talk about it because I sound crazy. So I don't want to talk about it. Like, he's doing fine. He's doing great. He's a pet, and I know it's an unusual pet, but, it's not a chinchilla.
Right.
It's a lizard. People have had lizards.
Sure.
In their,
No, it's not.
He's great. He's awesome. He's eating, he's shitting, he's doing all the things. He crawls.
Right.
And
it's also I feel like when something like that comes out, it becomes if you walk into a room and someone immediately brings up the bearded dragon, you go, oh, you just went to most recent news stories or YouTube. This is where we're starting.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I'm not cynical.
See, you gotta be a little cynical.
I'm taking your face value.
For an East Coast guy, you're not cynical. That's a very good thing.
I know. It's unusual. Are you from here?
Yeah. Well, I'm from Westchester. That's why I got excited.
What town?
New Rochelle is where I grew up.
Oh, New Rochelle.
Yeah.
That's where Ken Rosado's from.
Hey, we cycled it right back.
Look at that.
Look at this.
I've done this. Slam the cart. Fuck, I wish there was a cart machine. I mean, like, nobody uses them. Like, not even in, like, Podunk, whatever. Like, little... No, those don't even exist anymore.
They don't exist anymore. Stations. And if I showed you the computers that they record music shows into here, you'd be absolutely depressed.
And what about like, if you had to do... like back in the day, I had to like.
That's a turntable. Under that thing. That's a legit turntable.
But you've probably got it in the computer. It tells you how much time you've got,
that's
right?
That's 100%.
You have to do it on your own.
You
don't talk it up to like, coming up on 106.3, Westchester, Putnam, and Fairfield County, the home of the hits. And then you slam the thing, and like comes in.
No, that's when there was art. You're moving your fingers on the board and everything. Not anymar.
None of this. None of this.
Nothing.
So what do you do?
I just sit here and talk to you. That's it. That's it. Scarpetta is available to stream today, right now, Prime Video. All 8 episodes are up. So go, binge it, have a great time. Bobby Cannavale, this has been great, man.
Thanks, man. That was
Whenever
easy.
You're around.
Fun.
Yeah. Come back, and we'll see you guys later.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this. Faction Talks, Trump Nation.
Here's Craig in California. Hey, Craig.
Well, I went and saw Gene Simmons band at, of all places, SeaWorld.
When you see a show at SeaWorld, are there like dolphins and stuff jumping around while they're playing?
Well, the roller coasters and all are in the background. It's outdoors.
I know they have a lot of shows at SeaWorld, and Craig just mentioned other shows they do. It's just very Spinal Tap when you hear SeaWorld.
Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk, weekdays 3 p.m. East on SiriusXM's Faction Talk, Channel 103.
The songs that lift hands and hearts every Sunday at church now have their own SiriusXM channel.
Message worship. Songs that renew the soul, lighten the spirit, and fill the heart.
Message worship. Channel 68 for a limited time.
And always in the SiriusXM app.
Everything you got. Light it up, cowboy. Go, 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 go.
All season long, IndyCar is on Fox.
The green is out and racing is on.
Alex Palou.
Sensational.
Otto Award. Joseph Newgarden.
Are you kidding me?
And Indy's top drivers put it all on the line. Every race, all season long.
He's going for it. Oh!
Fox is the home for IndyCar. Welcome to the fastest racing on earth.
Business owners, have you ever considered cashing out and selling your company? If so, it could be worth a lot more than you think. If your business has annual revenues of $10 million to $250 million, you need to call the experts at Carnegie Point. With over 20 years of experience, we specialize in helping business owners like you navigate the process of selling your company smoothly, confidentially, and for the best possible price. Did you know that depending on your industry, you can potentially sell for 5 to over 10 times your annual net earnings? This means that we typically sell our clients' businesses at valuations of $20 million to over $200 million. We know that selling your business can be a big decision. That's why we take the time to understand your goals and guide you through every step of the process. Call Carnegie Point for your free company financial analysis and our expert opinion on what your business is worth. Call 800-599-2022. That's 800-599-2022. Or visit CarnegiePoint.com.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-244-0909. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-244-0909. That's 800-244-0909 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-244-0909, 800-244-0909, or biglou.com, biglou.com.
Hi, this is professional golfer Mark O'Mara. When it came to building my personal putting green, I called Celebrity Greens, the leader in customized synthetic golf greens. Celebrity Greens designed an amazing backyard green for me and a synthetic lawn area for my dogs that looks and acts just like natural grass. You can't beat Celebrity Greens' attention to detail and exceptional customer service. Learn how to create a championship putting green in your own backyard. Call the pros at Celebrity Greens, 1-888-507-7960, or visit them online at celebritygreens.com.
It's a night of thrills in Hollywood with the coveted Oscars as the prizes.
Hey, it's Conan O'Brien. Not only am I hosting the Academy Awards this coming Sunday, but all this week, Radio Classics is celebrating the Oscars.
The Maltese Falcon, Sunset Boulevard.
Oscar-winning movies reimagined for radio.
All About Eve, starring Bette Davis.
Proving once and for all those expensive visuals are just showing off.
Every night this week at 8 p.m. East on Radio Classics Channel 148 and on the SiriusXM app.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's
That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-370-8283. 800-370-8283. 800-370-8283.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Is the person who manages your Google ads the best? Here's who Google thinks is the best. Google thinks it's Search Kings. Of more than 10,000 Google agencies in the United States and Canada eligible for the honor, it is one company, Search Kings, that is the winner of the 2025 Google Ads Impact Award, given to the Google partner with the most impactful Google advertising results. You want to stand out where your customers are online? Switch to Search Kings.
Do you have coins, jewelry, precious metals, or high-end collectibles and are looking to sell for top dollar? Sil DeGeneva, CEO and owner of Tangible Investments, has become legendary by beating his competitors' offers by as much as 500%.
I had a diamond ring that had been an heirloom in my family for many years, so I went to a local jewelry store, and they offered me $600. I just wasn't comfortable. I took it down to Tangible Investments, and they offered me over $6,000. That store is absolutely awesome.
Stories like these are why Tangible Investments has become America's top dealer, why you'll see Sil featured on CNBC, the History and Discovery Channel, and quoted in the Wall Street Journal. Right now, gold, jewelry, and collectibles prices are at record highs. Shop the competition, then call him last. You'll be amazed at the difference, guaranteed. Call now for an absolutely free, no obligation appraisal. Call 800-885-1400. That's 800-885-1400. 800-885-1400. Before you sell, call Sil. Tangible Investments.
There was a brown list. It was one of the first things we learned when we started working in this building, just so you know.
That is true.
There's a brown list, and here's who's on it. We went, really?
It's not me.
Sometimes some of the people reading the list were on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're trying to distract.
I've seen people add themselves to the list, and they don't even know it. They just walk right out.
I saw people rip on that list and then literally go to the bathroom and walk right out without doing it.
This is why you can't shit at work. People are watching.
Just wash your hands. That's not too much to ask.
I mean, I guess that is true.
All right, so let me touch your phone.
No way. I'd have to throw it out. I just got this phone not that long ago. And I don't have a case, so I would have to throw the whole phone out.
That's true. You couldn't even throw the case out.
No, because otherwise I just put gloves on and take the case off.
Like forensic file?
Yes. Yes, drop it right in the garbage. No, but also maybe I need to know. Maybe I need to see this stuff just so I can see how bad it is.
What, see the community thing?
I do the same thing, dude.
You should know.
I could turn it off, and I get so annoyed. I'm in the middle of something. I just have to keep flipping it up.
And then I read what they say, and I go, "What are you doing?"
Stupid.
I replied yesterday, and a thing popped up that said, "Before we post this, is this a helpful note?" They said it's supposed to be helpful. I was like, I don't want to get suspended because it just said WTF, and I was like, no, never mind. I didn't post it.
What was it in response to?
I didn't want. Well,
what?
This morning, I got an alert right before the show. Anybody else noticed that it got orange right outside for a moment? And I was like, and they were like, I don't think it's the sunrise. I was like, no, I think it is.
Oh, okay, they were
100% the sunrise. And I'm looking to see if it's a troll or whatever. It's not.
Were they trying to lead you into an orange you glad joke?
I don't think so. I don't think that's not really how it works.
Yeah, but they could be like, anybody noticed that it just got orange outside, and you'd be like,
yes, it's the sun.
And then they'd say, orange, you glad it's spring?
No, it's not spring. Is what I would say. I go, oh, okay.
And then Ring would say, are you sure that's a helpful comment?
I go, that is helpful. They need to know the season's a little better if they're going to be dropping orange jokes on here. By the way, you should suspend them for the orange joke. No, last night I was at my wit's end last night. It was worse than the orange joke. My wits, and my wits, they go very, very far. But I reached the end last night because I was sitting there I'm sure I was watching wrestling. It was the evening after all. And the weather, well, I took a turn last night. There was thunder. There was a thunderstorm last night. It was thunder, rain and thunder, you know, because we've had such good weather. It took a turn, rain and thunder last night. And then I get this alert on my phone, and it said, anyone hearing loud rumbling? And I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. You can't live a life like this. You can't sit there and go. I mean, there is a way, and I think social media has exacerbated this problem, where people feel as though they can't have an internal thought. Like either it's they need confirmation on it, or they need something. Anything that comes into their mind, they have to turn into a question and send your way. And I'm like, this could just live in your brain.
And it used to be Facebook.
It was Facebook for a while. Yeah. And that was usually because it was just like followers and stuff. It was just old people, you know, boomers as they were, kind of just in a cycle together. It was like a boomer cyclone that was just, you know, spinning and spinning and spinning. And they were all getting they were getting themselves all worked up. Oh, I don't know, but that rumble could be anything. What do you think it could be? Well, it could be. And then, you know, there was a earthquake in Westchester earlier this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Congrats on still being here.
Thank you. It was like a 2.7. I don't know. It's very low on the Richter scale. Very low. I didn't feel it. I just found out about it from the app. So I didn't feel it. But yeah, see there, it was in Sleepy Hollow. As Kanye once said, so much head I woke up in Sleepy Hollow.
Added a second show like I said he would.
I love that. Troy, if you had the chance to go to both, would you hit up both?
Absolutely.
Me too.
You know it's going to be different sets.
Yeah.
Could we do the show out there that week?
I think so.
Yeah, I got a studio out there.
That's true.
We're looking for an excuse to go out there.
That's true. They're like, is this for the Kanye concerts?
What?
No. Why? Do you guys have tickets?
I bet they got a suite there.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
SiriusXM?
I don't know if they're balling like that.
They have one at MetLife.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Really?
I don't know. MetLife and SoFi are not same. I've been in the suites in MetLife, and I've been in the suites in SoFi. Not the
Are
same.
they different? Oh.
Very different.
Okay.
Remember when I got hot dog at that bachelor party? That was in SoFi.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. You, like, scan your ticket before the door unlocks and everything. It's a whole thing. It's great.
Catered?
Oh, yeah.
MetLife, you just walk right in.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
They don't even have doors.
It's a concrete box. It looks like a cell. They're like, why would you need a TV? Just watch the game.
Looks like that room where Kanye stayed in the arena.
That's one of the luxury boxes at MetLife. Yeah. Yeah, so there was a small earthquake that shook the Sleepy Hollow region.
Wow, God
bless you. And so now they heard thunder. And then I was like looking at the comments. They were like, don't worry, it's not an earthquake. And I was like, no, of course, it's just a thunderstorm. We've had so many thunderstorms. It's just thunder. But the idea of like, you know, I think there are more people than we realize that look out the window and freak out. Like, oh my God, it's orange in the morning. I'm freaking out. And it's like, well,
do you think it's that, or you think people just crave community and they just need something to talk about?
That's part of it too, I'll bet, because there is a thing where it's like people, there is a type of person that craves community and feels like the connective tissue of humanity is negativity and fear. Like something that I can complain about or like be afraid about. That's what brings us together.
Yes.
And that's repellent to me. Mm-hmm. I think I've told you guys. I mean, I had a neighbor where I said, how you doing? He's like, oh, I'm hanging in there. I don't think I ever spoke to him again.
That was it, huh?
That was it. I was like, what? What do you mean you're hanging in there? It's a holiday weekend. You know, like, hey,
you don't know what he's going through.
I know, and I don't. And then in that moment, I was like, the last thing I want to find out is what that guy's going through. Hanging in there.
Well, it's like you don't want to ask the question. You're just saying it just to say something. So maybe that's just his go-to answer, though.
That's true.
But if that's your go-to answer, you're a negative person.
Yeah.
Because he wants you to say same. I know, we're hanging in there.
That's negative.
I hear you.
That's a negative thing. What do you mean, no? If your go-to, you know what your go-to should be? Unbelievable.
I'll say that sometimes.
Yeah. That's why I say it all the time.
Yeah, same. Even if things are bad, I'm just like, excellent.
Excellent. Great.
Crushing it.
My family just died.
Yeah.
How are you? Excellent.
Great. Great. How
At
was
the same time, like, how you doing is not meant to be answered honestly.
Literally, no.
Yeah.
No, it should be.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that do.
Awesome. How was the funeral? It was awesome.
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah. I had a great time.
Can we move on?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We put some positivity out there. Now let's talk about the issue at hand.
There is a subset of people who are either very online or spend a lot of time watching various cable news outlets who are convinced that everything is bad.
Yeah,
all
that's
the
true.
time.
The world's ending.
Everything is bad.
Whatever we can do, yeah. It's all of it is catastrophized.
But the sky being orange should not be part of that.
Especially at 7:15 in the morning. That's the appropriate time for the sky to be orange.
I mean, bro, can I read you what's on my ring that I just got?
Yep.
It was asking about, does anybody know where I can get a good starter for a sourdough?
Why are you putting that on Ring?
I know.
That's a Google.
Or that's Craigslist. Jump on Craigslist. Jump on Reddit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a bread Reddit probably.
Reddit or bread.
This is exactly what they wrote.
Bread?
Does anyone know where I can H-E-R, sourdough starter in the area?
What? Just jump on Reddit, dude, or Google it.
It's just something to talk about.
I know. And you just want to I'm going to put it out there here, and then that way I can read comments about it. But that's not the appropriate place for it. I mean, it's like, what that app is for is like, hey, here's a video of a guy stealing packages.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Oh, good. There's a porch pirate. Let's be on the lookout.
Or lost cats.
Lost cats. That's fine.
I'll look at all those photos.
They're going to face scan.
That's right. Let's help the community.
Well, you look at lost cat videos because you go, ooh, there's another cat I can kidnap.
I'm not kidnapping cats.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He looks at the lost cats things to go like, okay, if I find it, it's mine.
They're just there.
Oh, yeah.
We've got like 3 now.
I was like, oh, we found this lost cat. I don't know. I just started putting out food for it. Oh, is that yours? Yeah, it had a collar with my phone number on it. I don't know. I didn't see.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, the thing in the garbage?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this, yeah.
The cat must have taken it off and put it in the garbage. I didn't know.
You think the cats talk about Travis like the old witch in Hansel and Gretel?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Following a trail of tuna cans.
For sure. Don't follow. I don't know, but these tuna cans, it smells so good. Don't go over there. Don't go over there.
They love it.
He's going to make you a box out of sweatpants or something to sleep in the snowstorms. Don't do it. But yeah, I mean, I can't. It really does feel like...
Yeah, you got to turn that off.
But that's like, I also feel like I need to know, because that's where you get the greatest indication of like, oh, this is why we're doomed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is kind of where people are at. Because if you go on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, you're going to end up finding the extremes. But if you just go on the Ring app, it's just people.
But that's an extreme too. Like, can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine if shit actually went down? Like, asking if thunder is a loud noise is an extreme.
What's that noise?
Like, if something actually did happen, none of those people are surviving.
No, they're gone quick. They're the ones jumping out the window. And I'm like, nothing even happened. Why'd you jump out the window? I thought it was over. That really, I guess it is taking the place. It is probably like, Troy, God bless her, but it's probably like your mom. Like, if you lived in the area, she would probably call you if she heard thunder and said, what's that noise?
God, dude, I mean,
it's like 9:30 at night, and you're like, it's thunder. I'm trying to go to bed. Like,
I mean, if it's anything like my mom, I mean, just like the littlest thing is just a colossal event.
Right.
Does she ever ring?
No, thank God.
Right.
Oh, my God. Imagine if she did. But maybe she'd find a community.
I think there are more. They don't
block her.
Yeah. I think there are more people like that than anybody realizes.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people, and I think the internet and 24-hour news has a lot to do with it. Because whatever side you're on, like if you stick to a political side, not only is the world ending, but it's also, you're being convinced that if you don't stick to a political side, then that's kind of low-key supporting the other side, and the other side's going to end the world. So
those are the bad people.
Those are the bad people. You want to be evil? No. So you better start worrying about the thunder. I think it's all one collective thing, and I just look at it, and I go, everybody is nuts. Everybody's going crazy, instead of just going like, hey, we're here for as long as we're here. Just chill out a little bit, Yeah. But they're sitting there going like, what's that rumbling sound? You can find out. You can find out easily.
Like, unless, like, a 6-year-old somehow got, the Ring app on their phone, and they're literally asking because they don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is a question.
That's an appropriate question.
Yeah, my 6-year-old would go, what's that noise?
But that's a question to ask the parents. Not on
That's right. Not on Ring. That would be an indicator that the parents are not where
it's a latchkey kid.
Where they should be, yeah. Because my kid would ask me, what's that sound? I go, oh, it's thunder. And I wouldn't think to myself, what an idiot. That's a dumb question. I go, she's learning.
Yeah.
She's learning.
That's where she finds out this information.
Right. But, I mean, anything past, even at 11, if you're like, what's that noise? It's like, we went over this.
I thought 6 was a little old.
Yeah. I mean, we went over this years ago. That's still thunder. But then carrying that into adulthood is I mean, it's nuts.
I also think it's a lack of things to do. People need hobbies.
Yeah. They have no passions.
Like my mom, she just sits there all day and just tries to think of things to worry about.
Right, because there's no passion, but there's that thing in your brain that it has to, you got to get the wheel spinning.
Right.
Worry will get the wheel spinning.
Yeah.
So if I could, but they never stop. They never stop and go, hey, I've been worrying for a long time. Number one, what good has it done?
Yeah.
And number two, what percentage of the things that I'm worrying about has ever come to fruition? What percentage of the things that I'm worrying about has ever, as it turns out, been something to worry about?
Only got to be right once.
Yeah. And then they're like, wow, it was worth it. Yeah. It was worth it. Or I think more likely they've moved on to worrying about the next thing. So they forgot what they were worrying about in the beginning. It's not unlike the news cycle, right? Where everybody goes oh, look at this story. And by the time you find out it's either fake or not a big deal, you've moved on to the next news story anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Disingenuous.
Yeah. The cycle moves quick enough that you don't reflect ever on the other thing.
Do you think there would be less Ring app activity if you were attached to a username so people could block specific people?
Or so you could own up to it.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you, anonymous?
Yeah, it just says neighbor 1, neighbor 2. Because they don't want you tracking.
Right.
Because you can start tracking where people live and stuff like that. Yeah, especially if it was because since it's community based, odds are there are people on there that would know who you are. And then
maybe isn't it circled 2 miles or something?
It is, but not everybody. But would I know somebody 2 miles away? No, but if my neighbor did some bullshit, I would know who it was. And then they would now have to be accountable.
2 miles is a big stretch, especially in Manhattan. That's Manhattan.
Right. No, yeah, that's the whole island. Yeah. No, it is big, but you'd still know the people in your area.
There should be some accountability.
That are doing it. Yeah, and then that way you'd have to go yo, I heard you were afraid of the thunder yesterday. What was up with that post yesterday? Were you scared of the thunder?
No, I saw it.
So yesterday, I noticed this morning, you got freaked out by the sun coming up?
No.
Usually sleep in? Is that the thing? You thought the sun was going to attack you? Oh, I mean, it was at an all-time high when everybody remember the drones last year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was they were looking at stars and being I think it's a drone. I was that's
the Big Dipper.
Yeah, that's Orion's belt. It'd be an airplane. It's the same airplane passing every single night. They're on the same track every single night. I don't know. I got this drone passing above my house every night. No, it's not. I mean, even now, unusual helicopter traffic. What's the deal with that? You don't know. What? Hey, anybody know why the police are out? No, but if they're not going to your house, it's really none of your business, quite frankly. I mean, every now and then, a police car will drive by your house with the siren on. They're probably going to an emergency. And then a Ring thing will come up. Hey, cop car just drove by my house. Anybody know why? No, but it's none of your business. It's really none of your business. Did they stop? Did they knock on your door? Then you're good. You're good to go. Don't worry about it. Eric in Colorado. What's up, Eric?
What's up, Sammy?
Hey, man.
What do you think the odds are, or what percentage of these people that post random shit like that are trolling?
Okay, see,
I've got a friend that has the Ring app for his camera, and he gets bored at night, and he'll go on there and do that. And I know he's trolling people.
I appreciate it if they are, but then I always look in the comments. Because in the comments, if they're trolling, they'll probably try to keep it going. You know what I mean? No, I don't think it's that. Like, they'll try to keep everything going. They'll rarely post and ghost. And so that's usually where I make my best judgment.
I mean, that's definitely something we would have done.
Yeah.
If we had this as teenagers.
There's literally a video that just came up. Thank you, buddy. There's a video that just came up that says, "This is weird."
That looks like the sun.
It's
rising.
The sunrise on a cloudy day. It's because there are a lot of clouds in the sky, but directly under the clouds, the sky is clear.
But see, that could obviously be somebody trolling. Like, that is...
It could be, but I don't think it is.
No, I know, but I could see...
Yeah, you could see it, but it's like there's multiple posts. Not everybody's trolling.
No, obviously.
Did anybody else notice that it looked very orange outside for about 5 minutes, 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, they dropped the bomb.
Yeah, that's it.
Run for cover.
I think it may have been the bomb.
Look, there's multiple videos now.
Is it the big one?
Morning orange breeze. This is weird with
Same
the orange.
person?
No.
It's not weird.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, if you're in your like...
Yeah, they're different distances away.
What's so
How
weird
have they
about
not
it?
seen sunrises?
I think because, based on the video evidence, there's a lot of clouds in the sky, right?
Yeah.
So it's blocking the sunrise. But right beneath the clouds, the sky is clear. Okay. And and maybe they don't realize this, but the Earth is actually curved.
Yeah.
And some people, they don't realize, they think the Andromedans are more, flat. Yeah. Which they didn't even tackle in that movie, by the way. It just was a given. It's just, they just at one point, you're like, wait.
Effect.
Yeah. But so when the sun comes up, it comes up, it almost appears like it's under the clouds before it comes up. Mm-hmm. So there's like an orange sun peeking through the sky that looks like it's low to the ground. But that sky is not low to the ground. Mm-hmm. It's a curve. And so I think a lot of people are like, maybe they don't know like geometry like that. They don't know how like shapes work. Or they just are surprised to see the sun on a cloudy day.
Like, how does this happen when the Earth is flat?
Right. Maybe that's what it is. maybe that's where they're at. Where they're like, I don't understand. We're on a flat plane. This doesn't make any sense.
Like ring is just littered with flat Earth.
Yeah. I would respect that. If that's what it was, I would respect that. But yeah. Now there's multiple posts of people freaking out about the sunrise.
That's funny.
That's
I saw
literally
that exact
happening now.
thing when I was, driving and looking at the city, and
Did
I
you
thought
post?
This is beautiful. No, I just said that looks cool.
Right, that's
It definitely
nice.
looked weird. I agree, because they were right. It was like a skinny bit of like pretty orange, and then just all clouds.
Did my explanation for it suffice?
It did, yeah, great. But I didn't think, oh no.
Yeah. But I think that's also where we're at because we've forgotten. Like, you should look at that. Like when I'm walking in, I see stuff like that. There's a really nice. When I was walking in this morning, there's a really beautiful reflection of the sun, and again, it was just that skinny line, but it was like on the top of a building. So there's just this like one sort of line of orange light reflecting off the roof of a building, and the rest was kind of dark. I go, oh, that's so nice. You know what I mean? Isn't it great? And I go, that's a great reminder that happens. That's naturally occurring. Like, it kind of gets me out of this space of like content over here, posting over here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's real. That's like a real naturally occurring thing. That's so nice. Mm-hmm. But I think other people might look at that and go like, oh.
That's not natural.
That's not natural. I don't know. That could be AI or government controlled. And it's like, that's where you're in real trouble. Because now you're actually touching grass. And you're still going, somebody needs to explain this.
Like, that doesn't look like the sunrise picture on my laptop.
Exactly right. Right. That doesn't look like the screensaver that came with my computer.